1 minute you're going to be the same guy you've always been, and the next minute you'll be a dad.
Ooh.
And I was like, wow. He's like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's going to just be like, what? You're like, yeah, you're a dad forever. You're a dad.
Ooh.
That's just what you are now.
Well, I think the perspective of like having a child look at you and know that you're like their dad.
That's going to be
Because remember how you feel about your dad, especially when you were really little. Like it's like.
And they're a superhero?
They can do everything.
But if Superman and my dad got to fight, I'd be really worried about Superman.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid, you are like that. You're like, oh, man, dude, I don't know, dude. This is my dad.
That's a lot of pressure on someone. You go your whole life without that feeling, and all of a sudden, this little person's like, that's all I can see.
Especially if you're a giant fucking idiot. I can't imagine.
Sam, I'm your husband. Why don't you laugh? I'm the father of your children. Why are you laughing like that? Hey guys, just come see me June 27th and 28th in Janesville, Wisconsin at the Comedy Cabin. I will be there. Other than that, I will be raising my baby and doing this podcast in Austin, Texas, having fun with Ehsan and Val.
Well, Deric will also be with me on 3 dates, September 4th in Ontario Improv, September 10th at the Irvine Improv, and September 20th at the Detroit House of Comedy. If you want to just see me alone because you hate Deric, you can catch me June 12th and 13th at Deaf Puppy Comedy Club in Manteca, California, August 30th in Bend, Oregon, and October 16th, Hilarities in Cleveland. So you can come see me without him. Bye.
You know?
Yeah.
Whereas with this,
true.
like, yeah, like it's like, okay, no, someone else is talking right now.
Right.
I can hear it, so I shouldn't be talking.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's just a little
I just
indicator.
feel a little unnatural.
It's okay. No, but if me and Ehsan got him, then we know when you're talking to shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
I normally don't talk over people.
No, you're good. You know how to shut the fuck. You know how to be a good little woman.
I'm a good woman.
You hear that, Val?
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, Sam's coming in hot, dude.
Operation Repo, baby.
Oh, that's how you know it's about to be a solid show up. Can this be our theme? Whatever the theme is, the
Operation Repo? Where did you get this? Is this always on?
It's always on, Sam. It's all, no matter what day, no matter when you walk in, this motherfucker. This is
Josh
what's on.
The big bald guy is called Matt. His name
Do
is
you
Matt.
love it?
No, it just comes on Samsung TV.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it's like this is what you were watching before you showed up.
I could see you loving this though, if I'm being very honestly racist.
I feel like that's a little racist, yeah.
That's Matt. What's up, Matt?
Yeah, Ehsan knows the show. Ehsan actually does watch the show. Ehsan did watch it.
Yeah, so we used to. Like,
I hope every
dude, look at that! Look at that! See! They're wrestling now.
You know what? I'm sorry, okay, yo, because I hope every episode.
Whoa.
Because our guests always come in and go, "Holy shit, what are y'all watching?" I hope every episode for the eternity starts with Operation Repo.
Operation Repo, yeah.
It feels like
Operation
Dog
Repo
the
talk.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, so for the regular listeners, whenever we come in the setup, we have a TV in front of us. That's how we like see everything, and we pull up all the stuff. For whatever reason, Samsung TV puts it on this early 2010s reality TV show called Operation Repo.
Oh, this is old?
This is like 2009. I used to watch this with my friends after school. They would get high, and we would just watch Operation Repo.
Well, you said they would get high.
I didn't get high until college.
Ooh, yeah, me too. I was a good boy.
Yeah. So, but I would hang
Lame.
out. I would hang out with them.
Fucking mother of my
Fucking
children.
losers.
Drug addict.
Yeah.
Drug addict. Mother of my children.
So we would just watch Operation Repo, and we would just laugh our ass off. This shit so funny.
So producer just getting bait.
Yeah.
I just look over
This
at
is
Val,
we
just
are
getting
her Operation Repo.
bait, dude.
This is a tight ship. It was a tight ship we're running
Yeah,
here.
we're tight ship at the Solid Show, dude. Our
Yeah.
producer literally texting us, "Hey, I'm gonna be late," and then look over, she's ripped.
Yeah. That's how we like to get it done.
That's
dog.
how we get it done, the Solid Show, dude. That is how we do it here. I can't believe other people run like a business.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Have fun with your LLCs, losers.
Yeah. Oh, your pod makes money. Ours costs money. How about that, dude? Take that, America. No, I like the way we run it.
Yeah.
I want to look over, and my producer is hideous.
Yeah.
3 ears, one in the middle of her forehead, and baked out of her gourd. Baked out of her gourd. Because she's like, you know what? I mean, she's going to get used to our style of jokes and our like the way we are. So you want her to enjoy the show.
Yeah, I
Ain't
like
crazy?
that Val's having a good time.
You need Val to have a good time.
Well,
Right.
she's sort of the audience. Like, we don't know what's going to happen out in the internet, but if she's having a good time.
we're assuming everyone's like Val, just a retarded drug addict.
Yeah, just a
Absolute idiot.
just a complete just NPC, huh?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yes. This is about when are we filming? When are we filming? That's it's just complete.
It's crazy that is how she kind of walks around.
Yeah, she kind of does float.
She has a buoyancy.
Fat man or little boy? Where are we filming?
Oh, Val.
Val, are you excited having another woman in the room with another woman inside of her?
Yes.
Do you feel?
Oh, you guys are outnumbered.
We're outnumbered.
We're
in this pod.
outnumbered right now.
There's
Wow, it's
3
crazy.
women in this room right now.
Shock.
There's 3 women in this room right now.
Yeah, her face. Her face.
Yeah. Val, do you feel it? Do you like the woman energy in the room right now?
Yeah, super confident.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's girls' night here at the Solid Show.
Yo, name of the episode, done. Write it down, Val. Girls' Night.
Girls' Night.
For sure, name of the episode.
Yeah.
Guys, we have my lovely pregnant wife, the beautiful, the great, the hilarious, the stunning, the better than Val in every way.
Oh.
Just absolutely, no, Thomas.
Thomas is the best part of all
Thomas is the best part of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's what makes Val great, and he's what makes us great. And he's what makes this show great. Thomas, you know what you do.
And Thomas, this is a good time to reveal the baby's name. It's gonna be
Thomas?
Our baby's name- our little girl's name is Shelby Thomas. Yes. So I can give him as many kisses as I've always wanted to. And it's completely allowed.
Yeah.
But we have my beautiful pregnant wife on. And Ehsan, we brought her on before.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what?
yeah. She was just becoming pregnant. Last time we brought Sam on.
Yes.
So this will be a 3, this is a 3-picture deal. This is a trilogy.
A trilogy.
So we'll
Yes.
see. We saw Sam when she's pregnant. I mean, you were pretty showing. You were showing,
I
weren't
think
you?
the baby was the size of a grape when I was here last time, and now it's the size of a basket of muffins.
Basket of muffins?
Muffins. A
Muffins.
basket. Well, just I don't
Because
understand.
muffins are 10 times the
I don't.
size.
I mean, I can imagine what a size of a grape is.
Muffin sounds
Wait.
like a Dr. Seuss character would make for breakfast.
It's like, oh, he had a basket full of muffins.
Why would they use that
plate
as a
full
body?
of strudel poodles.
Yeah, mother of my child's a fucking idiot, dude. It's on tape.
A muffin.
Of muffins. So yeah, you.
But it's a ridiculous way to gauge a baby. They don't say how many muffins are in the basket.
Just a
That's a good
basket of
point.
muffins? Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That is. I think you have a general vibe of how big a basket is.
Really?
Yeah.
So you see a basket, when you see that belly, you see a basket of muffins?
You know what? Muffins. Yeah. There is it's a smaller basket. Yeah.
Because you have to, I'm imagining the handle.
Yeah.
Or is it just a basket of muffins? Because then I'm like, oh, you can now stuff a lot of muffins in there. If I could just put a basket at the base of her belly, fill it with muffins,
Right. With no handle.
Yeah.
no handle.
Basket sans handle.
You see what I'm saying? I think I could put a basket of muffins in her uterus. Sam, put your legs up.
Also, if I'm getting a bunch of muffins, I'm
And
either.
Sam, we get to our first game tonight.
Oh yeah.
30 baskets of, so many baskets of muffins. Muffins, how'd you know? Like, that was a mistake. He wrote muffins on the basket.
Sorry, what were we saying?
Oh, I do have a game for you guys.
Wait, you want to play right now?
It's
Oh,
for
wow.
it's for the entirety of the podcast.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
whoa.
thank you.
I
Our
think-
guests never do anything, but you and Casey Rocket.
Yeah.
Only 2 guests, I and Bianca. The only
Yeah.
3 guests who bring something to the show.
I think all 3 of you. Do we have paper?
Yeah.
Should write down how many times you think I'm going to have to pee during this podcast.
Oh, that's a good.
Ooh.
Should we gamble on it? I'm kind of still stuck off the Uncle Laser thing.
Yeah.
And because I don't want to know, because that would be unfair.
Right.
And then you at home, how many times do you think I'm going to pee?
I didn't know. Did we not
You
tell
already
each other
know?
our numbers?
You shouldn't tell each other your number.
Okay. I
No,
know my
no,
number.
we hold it.
I don't need to write it down. I know mine.
Wait, what if you change it?
Yeah, you have
How you have to
Oh,
write
like
it
we
down.
need the proof, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys know I'm a lying cheater?
Yes.
That's good. I was just about to accept that. Oh, shit, sorry.
I
That's
literally had 'em.
crazy that
I
you were
had
about
'em.
to accept that.
Yeah.
I had him.
Here, I'll pass it down. There we go. And then Val, write one as well. We'll share this pen. Hold on. Let me-
You have your number? I already have my answer. That's why I was.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew your answer yet.
Fine.
I will say I did pee right before I sat down.
Mm-hmm.
That helps anyone.
Okay, we're 8 minutes in.
8 minutes in. This will be a 17-hour episode. We're gonna get some poops in here too, guys.
All right.
We give this to Val. Or do we
No,
hold on to
hold
it?
on. Oh, we hold on to it.
Oh, hold on to it like a magic trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we will show at the end
Cool.
how many we got.
Okay. I don't know. I drank some of her pee this morning, so I don't know how much.
Well, you have
It
to
didn't
check
feel
if
like a
she's diabetic.
strong day.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Wait, have you ever had pee?
No.
A woman's never squirted?
No, I mean, yes.
You never drank the squirt?
No.
Whoa, that's so disrespectful. You expect women to swallow and you don't drink the squirt?
Damn, preach. I didn't know you were going to come in fucking preaching the gospel today, Sam.
That's a good point. But it's not like the squirting's happening. I'm like, oh, let me get down there.
I would,
You know what I mean?
just like a
it's-
water fountain.
Yeah, I mean, if you're already down there, you know.
Wait, so when you're squirting, is she squirting when you're inserted or are you doing like hand stuff?
Both.
Interesting.
Fuck.
Wow.
Val's face is crazy. That's what Val said.
Hey, we're all family here, Val. We
Val,
can talk
it's a
about
family
this.
episode.
So when Thomas makes you squirt, where do you put that?
Respectfully.
You put it in his
Respectfully, of
mouth?
Yeah, no, you have to drink that. You have to drink that, dude. What else you gonna do with that? You gotta start being a gentleman, brother.
Yeah.
You want to be a married man? You want this?
You want this?
Get down there,
How do you think we got pregnant?
suck it in, dude.
Well, that's crazy.
That's exactly how I got pregnant. I sucked in her squirt. I spit it right back in. Little girl.
That is how
good,
girls
girl.
are made.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it works. Look at that belly, dude. That's fucking crazy. We're like a couple weeks away. Just
Yeah,
for, the,
right.
for the audience. By the time you guys get this episode, she could have had the baby.
It's
Oh,
like
that's wild. That's
it's like a kid. It's like any second, right? Like
Could happen during this pod.
well, this is 38 weeks. No, 37 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying not to be too close with the numbers. I think we're 37 weeks.
37 weeks and 40 weeks is the mark.
okay,
Yeah.
But of course, around this time, people have babies.
right?
yeah, anytime after
anytime.
36 weeks, the baby is fully formed and can come out
And can
without
come
any
out.
assistance.
And just
It would just be like, I guess, a little premature. Would they say that's a premature or no?
No, before 36 is premature. There's another word for like before 40, which is like, it's not premature, but it's just like your baby's smaller.
Medium well.
Yeah, it's sort of a medium well.
that's so funny.
Or maybe just a medium, like a nice pink
Just a
center.
nice medium, just a nice pink medium center. Yeah.
So I have a question. The basket of muffins. What?
What flavor? Fucking blueberry or like? Because I had a blueberry muffin. What the fuck is going on?
Is that before or after being the size of a watermelon? And then is there a difference between melon and watermelon?
There is. Melon has appeared, but not watermelon yet on my tracker.
Well, watermelon, I don't know. Does it get watermelon? I mean, that'd be. How would you push it out?
Well, sometimes they'll go from 1 week to the next, and you're like, the following week seems smaller than the week before.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like we'll have a melon, and then the next week it was like
It's like a camera lens.
a
And it's like, what? Wait, why is it this?
What is this? What are you checking this against?
There's an app. Actually, my phone is. Do you want the app? Actually, I can get the exact.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we? Yeah,
Can we do that?
Just grab my bag. It's over there.
Oh, Val,
you
can you
got
grab
it?
it?
Yeah,
Thank you, Val.
I can't get up.
But yeah, there's an app that we check, and it lets you know what size the baby is.
When you say a basket of muffins, you kind of assume at least a dozen, maybe a half a dozen. It definitely in the dozen range.
I'm thinking half a dozen.
Also, I don't like that.
I went 6.
They don't pick round things. Sometimes they'll be like, you know, it's like, oh, it's an orange, and then the next day it's a ship anchor. And it's like,
Yeah.
why? Give me something also circular.
Right. Okay.
Okay, it might not even be a basket of muffins. That might have been the week before.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it changes.
Oh, whoa! It's
What are we today?
not. Today we are. See, this is so much smaller to me than a basket of muffins. We're either a bunch of Swiss chard, Swiss chard.
What's that?
It's like
Cheese, right?
big lettuce.
Look up Swiss chard, please.
Swiss chard. It's like really big lettuce with like a red center. Or we are a half sheet pan of biscuits.
A half sheet pan of biscuits. Can we also look that up, Val, please? A half sheet pan. of biscuits.
Okay, so let's look at the Swiss chart first. All right, so it's just a salad. So
Yeah.
there's
But a bunch of
specific-
it.
So a bunch of that.
See-
But I don't know what a bunch of that
What's
is.
a bunch of that?
The fuck is that? Also, that's not a circle.
yeah.
It's not a circle.
Yeah, well, it's also like,
Who
how
does
many
this?
people that are listening right now knew what Swiss chard was?
No one. Not a single
I mean,
listener.
if you shop in the
I
produce
think
section,
it's
you see it.
this.
No, that's not it. It's the thing on the.
That's sushi. That's been
Oh,
made
so
into something.
this-
So that's a bunch of Swiss
That's what
chard.
it looks like.
That's
It
what it
looks
looks
like
like
that.
on my picture too.
Okay. Okay, and now let's go to a half sheet pan of biscuits.
And in the picture of the half sheet pan of biscuits, you see 6.
So like that. Go so over that one. Like that. It would be.
Yes.
That's the size of the baby. That's a big ass baby. God damn. That baby look good
It's
as
a lot
fuck.
of biscuits.
Put some butter on that baby.
Yeah.
Put some butter and jelly on that baby.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's how you know this baby has southern roots.
Yeah.
Biscuit related. But those are two wildly different sizes and shapes.
I would
Yes.
never describe those things in a similar. I would never even bring them up together until
I would
today.
never describe those things when I'm trying to gauge a size of a human being.
I only think I would use this sizing method if I was talking about
The amount of biscuits I wanted to
If
make.
I was like, hey, how many biscuits do you need? I'd like about a half a pan. About 6. 35-week baby. Oh, good job, Val.
Oh, we're 38 or 37.
38, right? Oh, it's giving you a honeydew. Why is it all food related?
37.
They're always food related.
Yeah, they're always food related. 37. Look at that, bro. 37. That's a baby right there.
That
bro.
is a baby.
Okay,
That
let's
is a
see.
full
This
baby.
is the baby by fruit chart.
Oh, fruit.
Oh my god.
There we go.
There we go. That's too early.
We're past that too. We passed that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Wait,
Third
there's
time
the
I said-
Swiss
Swiss
chard.
chard. That's what they like. And then
Oh my
leeks.
God.
Now, yo, bro, this is just big vegetable. This is just big. This is big vegetable just pushing their product.
Yeah, like pineapple, I understand.
Eggplant makes sense. Buttersquash,
Coconut. The cabbage.
the cabbage, the cantaloupe, the honeydew melon, and then they just lose their fucking mind. and then they just,
And then they get back to it.
and then
though.
they get back.
They
to
figure it out.
watermelon, small pumpkin.
Yeah.
Also, bro, if you were to ask me and tell me how y'all feel about this, what's bigger between a watermelon or a small pumpkin? I would probably say a watermelon.
I would say watermelon as
It
well.
seems like watermelon would be huge. Right? Like
It
watermelon.
didn't say small watermelon.
Yeah. But it says small pumpkin.
It said small pumpkin.
when I think of small pumpkin, I think of like
I think of an itty bitty little pumpkin.
like one that you can't even carve. You have to draw on
You have to
it.
draw on it.
No,
Great
but your
example.
baby's definitely carving size. There's no way.
No, don't say that about my child.
You took
No,
this
I
too
can
far.
carve that fucking baby.
Look, I'm not the one who made this thing.
No, it's not you. This isn't your fault. Leeks is crazy.
Leeks is insane.
Leeks doesn't even make fucking sense.
Here we go. Here's another one. Okay, this is they just go multiple weeks, but they end with watermelon here.
And then look at that, 29 to 32 pumpkin. Yeah, what's going on with these? Why is there discrepancies among this?
Nobody can get it together. They have to all get on one.
Jackfruit.
Oh, jackfruit. That is a big fruit.
Damn, bro, that's a
42
big
weeks.
ass. That's bigger than a watermelon.
This is where they have pumpkin then watermelon.
Yard-long beans. Hey, what the fuck? Week 39, you got yard-long beans inside you, Sam.
It's almost like something like they get just thin and long
Yeah, when did the baby
here
get so thin?
and then round.
Yeah. But look at like a winter melon. Like, it's also like, yo, so I'd rather put, because also if I'm pushing this out of my body, give me the rhubarb.
Well, yeah, 100%
Give
give me the rhubarb.
leeks. You know, I don't want to push out the winter melon.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild that women just have to push a watermelon out of their body
Yeah, dude.
to bring a person to life. But that's your fault for eating the fruit in the Garden of Eden, huh?
Yeah, Sam, I don't know why the fuck you did that. You don't be listening, bro.
Dumbasses.
You just don't, y'all don't be listening, Val.
Yeah.
Y'all don't be listening. We said, hey, don't eat the fruit. There's literally one rule.
But then you guys ate it too. You're just a bunch of
'Cause then when you-
followers.
Well, I mean, and you got, you're convincing. You're convincing. You're
Yeah.
naked. You were naked.
Yeah.
Of course I ate the fruit. A naked hot lady was like, do you want to buy the apple? Yes.
Right. And also, would I rather be in hell or make my wife mad?
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, might as well have a happy wife.
Yeah.
Now we in hell and she mad at me because I didn't eat the fruit? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least we'll both eat the fruit together and we're in this.
And honestly, the fruit looked good. I did want to bite, but I just wasn't going to do it first.
Right. I didn't break the rules.
You know what's crazy? It's the one time in the history of women that we knew what we wanted to eat.
Damn,
That's so funny. That's so
Damn, that's true.
That's probably why we never know what we want to eat now, because that's part of the whole
That's part of
curse.
the
Oh, because you guys were like, last time we chose, things got fucked up. Yeah.
Ruined it.
Yeah, I really don't know for your guys' protection.
Yeah, bro. Women don't want to eat nowhere because they're like, yo, last time this happened, bro, I had to push a jackfruit out my pussy. I don't, you know, not like it could have been easy. Birth could have been easy, but y'all fucking play too much.
Yeah, you just to listen to a snake.
Listen to a snake in the grass instead of God. Oh my goodness. I mean,
Well, the you know what's funny? The snake, his punishment was the snake
he
had
doesn't
to
get to walk.
slither-
He doesn't get to walk anymore.
Yeah, so the snake had legs.
Which is really funny.
Yeah,
What
which is
was
really funny
that?
to think about.
Can you, Val? Can you just look up snake with legs, please? Can we just get an image of this, please? I need to feel it. I need to see what they thought this looked like.
No, they never, because the robotic legs that's amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if that robotic snake told me to eat the fruit, I'd be like,
No, yeah,
he
that-
knows something.
If the snake from the future came to you and said, "Eat the fruit," you're eating it, dude.
Wait, can you go back to the robotic snake for a second? I just like the caption of giving snakes their legs back. God made a mistake.
Yo, I like the idea of humans being like, "No, bro, they're supposed to be walking. God got this wrong.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be walking." That's crazy. But all right, but be honest though, that is what I saw. What are you? You know what's funny? I see a snake with two itty bitty skinny little legs.
Oh, I saw like a snake, just a snake, but on all fours with like skinny legs.
Four legs? I
Yeah.
saw two legs.
I saw 4 legs, and just like
What did you see, Sam?
I really never thought about it. But I guess now I kind of see like, you know, those fish in SpongeBob that are like the whole population.
the town.
The whole town is those
Yeah.
fish. It's like that, but snakes.
Ooh, I see what you're saying. I know the body type you're talking about.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling, Val. I just want to see if there's.
I want
any
to see if
more.
there's any. I mean, man, hold on. Look at what are those? Did someone put sexy legs on them?
Oh, I like
sexy
the
legs.
sexy
Oh,
legs.
I like the
snake.
sexy legs.
That makes
snake.
way more
But those
sense.
are human. I wish they did it in snake
What about
form.
this one over here? Or the yellow behind it?
Yeah, that's a little bit more of what I was thinking of, but it's like way longer. It's like comically long.
Yeah, I saw him comically long as well.
Yeah, I see him comically long.
I see the snake to be around 6'3".
You know what? In my
I
mind,
see
yeah,
him
the
about
snake,
6 foot.
the snake is like high fives for sure.
Yeah, that
but
level
just
of
like
high
4, like it's really skinny legs.
Yeah, so I didn't see them as a crocodile as such,
No.
which is more this.
Honestly, it seems like the legs would get in the way.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
seems
which
like
is why
they're-
it would have to be like the sexy legs.
It seemed like they're better off without the legs.
Also, you know what's crazy?
That might be confirmation bias. I think we're just so used to seeing them without the legs.
That's true.
I wonder if when a snake sees a Komodo dragon, he's not like, yo, why the fuck did this guy get to keep his legs?
Well, he didn't try to get someone to eat the fruit. That's on the snake. Snake knows what's up.
Yeah, I guess that's how. But here's the other thing: how come the snake knew the rules? So God also told the animals.
Well, all the animals could speak.
All the animals could speak. Was that punishment that they weren't getting? None of them could speak anymore.
I think
that's punishment for us.
I
that
think
we
that's
can't hear
punishment.
them.
We can't hear them.
Oh, because they're trying to trick us into doing shit. Good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing. You know what I mean? I'm out here cheating on my wife because a fucking polar bear told me to. It's like, so Sam, no.
Yeah.
He's convincing. Yeah, I love this snake with 100 legs. This is awesome. This snake with 100 little legs.
Well, this snake looks pumped.
Yeah, this snake looks fucking kind of cool. Like, even though it's like, oh, you think that's scary, but it's like, no, that's an excited snake.
Yes. But yeah.
Yeah, you guys really messed up. I can't believe that's the reason childbirth is tough. Is because a snake got you. Yo, what the fuck is religion? What is it? That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're all crazy.
I know, but when
Every
you say
origin
them out
story is
loud,
insane,
it's like,
yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's just primally, like, all animals do the same thing. Like, their pussy, like, splits open. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or you're a fish and you lay eggs. So it's like, oh, that's our alternative, is humans do it the fish way.
Mm.
Yeah, because then if women laid eggs, they wouldn't be as good at moms.
Yeah, they would just could leave.
Yeah, you would just fucking squat a bunch of like you'd come like how men come. You would just and walk away. Just 30
That's not
eggs.
true. Birds take care of their babies.
Yeah. You're right. Ducks
But
be
no,
taking
but
care of their
he's
babies.
saying if you do it like fish.
Oh yeah, if you do it
No,
like
fish,
fish,
you
there's
just-
like yeah.
Hundreds.
Well, and also they're so small. Like bird eggs, it's like kind of the size of a baby, comparatively to.
And you gotta feed them, so
Bird.
there's some motherly duties going on. You ever seen that video of the duck walking without like her little baby ducks, and then they all fall in the sewer,
Yes.
and the mother duck is like fucking heartbroken.
yeah.
Well, she loses one, she goes back.
She goes back and she loses the rest of them. And then there's one who looks at the mom and then looks at the siblings and just dies.
It's
The
so
last
sad.
one is crazy. The last one, okay, looking this up, ducks fall in the sewer. The last one looking, that one always gets me, bro, because it's like, damn, you were like, I'm not going to be with mom by myself. This is going to be crazy.
No, ducks, not dogs.
Oh.
It's not that sad.
Now, if it was dogs falling, I mean,
Sorry.
isn't that crazy? That's how we feel about dogs. Go
It's
go
the first one.
Yep, the first one. This is just insane, dude.
Oh, this is gonna make me sad.
Oh, and the music behind it? Get out of here.
One fell. She knows. She's like, what the fuck?
It's crazy how she knows. It's almost like she lost weight.
Look at this guy.
Oh my god.
The one who jumps in is crazy.
Because the one who jumps in knows, like, yo,
Oh.
mom, I love you, but you're fucking crazy sometimes. I can't just be with
They
you.
lose one, and he's like, "What happened?" They all fall.
Oh my god.
The last one jumping in until help arrives. So someone comes and gets him out for sure.
No, says who?
Oh, wait.
It says in the comments.
Scroll to
Help
the end.
arrive. Thankfully, a good Samaritan goes down the drain.
Damn, she doesn't leave him though.
Oh.
Damn, I didn't know this movie had a happy ending.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
I've seen this video a million times. I did not know it had a happy ending.
Yeah, because you're too busy jerking off at the ducks dying, apparently, that you haven't even checked to see if there's a happy ending. Who just stops there with no hope? Seeing there's like a
Also-
2 minutes left in the video, being like, well, I guess it's just over. Let me go ahead and tell everybody about it. Hey, isn't it funny when the last one kills itself? Weirdo.
But you know what's funny? I didn't see them killing themselves. I see themselves living in the sewers. Kind
Yeah, kind of like Ratatouille.
of like Ratatouille. A Ratatouille and or Ninja Turtle situation.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I never once saw them killing themselves. I saw them being like, well, we live here now.
Oh, that's so funny.
We live in the sewers. This is this is our story. This is our story, is that we were with mom one day. Jake fell in.
Yeah, and we all
went back for Jake. We accidentally fell in, and then Greg jumped in.
yeah,
He jumped in. That was crazy.
yeah. You want for that one, Greg?
Yeah, Greg, you crazy. to
Greg,
jump
you
in, bro.
crazy, dog.
Also, look at because if they did look down and they're all like splatted like suicide jumpers, right?
Yeah.
Like they're all splattered on
Aw.
concrete. Yes, absolute suicide jumpers, bones mangled,
Right.
very much like Dumbledore's body when he
Okay.
fell off Hogwarts.
Yes.
Uh,
I'm picturing it.
Are you picturing it?
Loud and clear.
legs like this, like
Yeah,
the duck's
yeah,
legs like this, the
bent
duck's
that
arms,
way.
the duck's like, like
yeah,
that.
the tongue sticking out.
Tongue
Type shit.
sticking out, blood everywhere,
Yeah.
Brain matter.
Yes.
All that's on the ground. It is crazy for the duck to see that and then still jump.
Yes. That would be wild.
But then again, the PTSD of the trauma of such a situation.
Or
Yeah.
how do you go on living with yourself?
How do you go
yeah,
on
mad
with-
survivor's guilt.
Yeah.
Mad
You're
survivor's
stuck
guilt.
with mom.
And then
This
your relationship
grieving
with
mother.
Yeah, your relationship with your mom is gonna be fucked up. Gonna be a lot of resentment on going both ways.
And overprotection, resentment and,
And
overprotection. The double down going on.
You'd be like Finding Nemo, except with your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and
They
it'd be
couldn't
way-
done that with
the
a mom.
trauma would have been.
Well,
Why
the-
weren't you the one who? Why were you the one who didn't jump? You know, that's something she'll say to him at some point.
Yeah, this would be like Finding Nemo directed by David Fincher.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, this is way too intense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it'd be like if Finding Nemo was directed by the same person who made a marriage story. It'd be like that level of like, oh god.
Yeah, that's such a good movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But
Oh
I
my
kinda get the
god,
vibe of
it's a
it.
great
That's a
movie.
phenomenal.
We
Yo,
watch it like once a year. That's why we're so strong.
We do watch it. No, watching it once a year would be fucking horrifying.
Right.
But we have seen it. Like we watched
We've
it. I've seen it
seen it
once.
a lot.
No, it's funny.
No,
I've
we've
seen
seen
it
it
once.
more than once.
I know. I've seen it once. I've seen it through clip form a million times.
Well, we talk about the one scene like maybe once a month.
Once a month, this does come up in our relationship. There's a very pivotal scene, and as I feel like all couples should know this. I say this is it was the most like couple shit ever. They divorce in a
Right.
marriage story.
Right.
He cheats on her.
Okay.
Well, they're getting a divorce.
They're getting
It's
a divorce
The process
because,
of the divorce.
because he cheated on her.
Okay.
But so that's how the kind of like so you're going in with that knowledge,
Right.
and then as the movie unfolds, you find out that actually Scarlett Johansson's just a fucking bitch, and the reason he cheated on her is because she became so like cold and distant and like all that.
Right.
And then she was And what you say?
She's like, you slept with. You slept with her.
You slept with her. I know you say you and I call you slept with her. And he goes, you should be upset. I had a laugh with her.
Every time.
And we say that all the time. I'm like, you should. She's like, oh, you're upset about it. It's like, well, you should be upset. I had a laugh with her. We say it no matter what because it's like that is the core of a relationship.
It is the truest thing also about like cheating.
That's what it's about.
Because it's like he wouldn't have slept with her, or maybe it could have been resolved had he slept with her. But the fact that he was in love with this woman, this other woman, that I could fall in love with someone else other than you.
Yeah, and it also proves like, yo, bro, you didn't catch me getting a piece of pussy. Like I was falling in love with another person because you were like the worst.
So why was she distant?
Oh, she sucks. She's a jealous bitch.
Yeah, because you're on her side in the beginning, but throughout the storyline, you're like, oh, this woman sucks.
It's her. You're like, oh, this is like the worst. This is like when they say like, oh, don't have a baby with a person. She's not Gone Girl bad.
No.
Right. That's like pure psycho, scary horror movie shit.
She's normal bad.
She's normal bad of like, damn, bro, I can't believe you nutted in that hole. I told you she was crazy. If you're like that, like, where it's like, Ehsan 100%, you could nut in this girl and marry her. But also, it would have been the kind of like, bro, I told you she was crazy though. Like, she's cool and like we all had good years, but you knew she was crazy.
She's not crazy. She's selfish.
Just selfish. But like, bro, you know, like,
but also,
this bitch kind of wild, bro.
He's not like a perfect person either.
He's a human.
They're both selfish and ego-centered and.
But he's fine. He, compared to her, he is, bro.
Oh, she disagrees.
He's fine compared to her.
Fine.
He's fine.
She's absolutely, well, because also, and this is this thing because that you realize when you watch it, it's the way divorce works, the woman's going to get everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that power goes to her head. Like, I think in the beginning, they're both equally bad. But when she kind of realizes that she has all the power and she can lord his child over him.
And his money bankrupt him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just see the evil kind of start coming out.
You see like the evil come out and it's like, oh, wow, you are way worse than him. But I think on the surface in the beginning, they're both bad, just bad people.
No, because I like it when they break down Adam Driver's character and they let you know like, oh, no, bro, like everyone loves this guy. Everyone don't love her.
That's true.
Like they show how they are in real life. And it's like, no, bro, she sucks. This guy is kind of fucking awesome. Regular dude. And she sucks. And also the other thing is jealousy. He's good at what he does.
She's really jealous of him.
He's really good at what he does, and she's okay. Like, because he's a play director, right?
Right. I think he's like some kind of director.
He's like a great director.
He's like a great director, and she's like an actor, just another actress.
Okay.
Not that she's bad, you're just another one, and this guy's a great director.
Right.
But so you bankrupt, bro. It's the most like real deal human movie I've ever seen.
And the story that she tells herself as to why she's not a more prominent actor or, more valued is because of what she gave up for their relationship and having the child.
Throws that in his face. And, just one of those kind of women where you're like, oh, this woman sucks, dude.
But it's like a very standard story. I mean, like, obviously, when you hear about divorces, you don't hear about directors and actors. But it's the complications are like, oh, a lot of people are going through this in their relationship. Just from a different perspective.
Damn.
Yeah, phenomenal film. So, yeah, that's how me and Sam plan to do it. Have this baby. Truly resent each other. It's crazy, bro, the idea of, like, divorce. Oh, my God. Divorcing you?
Divorce sounds awful.
Bro, I can't believe you're a child of that shit.
Yeah.
Because Val, your parents are together, right? Your parents are divorced, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Only winners in this bitch.
Yep. And that's why we're better people than you
Is
guys.
it because we're women?
Yeah, also, it is your fault.
Damn.
You know what they say? It's not the kid's fault? Well, not you two.
Yeah.
It was y'all's two's fault.
Yeah.
For sure. Are you the oldest, Val?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oldest daughter.
Damn.
There's a pattern. Oldest daughter.
Oh, no, Deric.
Look what you did to us.
Yeah, that seems wild. Yeah, we never... Yeah, I don't know what that's like at all. Like having to go to two separate places.
For Christmas?
Ugh.
Did you imagine?
For just in general. Just weekends in one place, weekdays in another. Is that how it worked?
I didn't have to really do that because they got divorced when I was like 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
So
You were almost out the house anyway.
I was almost out the house. My brothers went to my dad's every other weekend.
Okay.
And then I would go sometimes. I could do whatever I wanted.
Right. When
at
you're
that
18,
point.
you can just be like, I want to
When
stay
you're,
here.
I think 14, they allow you to choose.
Yeah, once you hit age, they let you choose.
Yeah.
Like you hit I think 14, like either 13,
There's
14.
a certain age where they allow you to you can decide who you live with and what happens to you.
Right.
But I would go because my brothers were there, and then like sometimes I wouldn't because it's like, oh, I'm doing stuff with my friends, and this is where I live.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's awful.
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
You know what really sucks is you have to like constantly think about each person's feelings. Like, because if you do something, if you make plans with one, then it's like the other one's like, wait, you made plans with this parent and their family, and you're not gonna come by or do this. And if I kind of feel like that's what it must be like being a parent. Like you have to like be fair to the kids.
Yeah.
So you kind of get a window into that as a child of like, I gotta be
Right.
fair to my parents, make sure they feel okay, everyone feels loved.
Yeah, that sucks because like
Yeah.
I'm sure you feel maybe the same way probably, but I don't have to think about that ever.
Yeah.
I'm never like, oh, am I spending more time with this one than this one?
Yeah, exactly. Because when I'm spending time with one of them, I'm spending time with both
Well,
of them.
the other one's around.
Yeah, the one's
At least
the other one's
nearby.
chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. So damn, that's Val. Do you relate to that?
Yeah. You gotta be thinking about, well, since I commute once a month to see family, it's just a rotating cycle of who am I gonna see. And like Thomas's family's in that mix now as well. And yeah.
Is he divorced too?
No, but like making the drive all the way there.
No, 100%. But I meant like, I was curious
No,
if
no,
his
his
parents are
parents
divorced.
are
Like, oh
together.
my God, you guys have 4 Christmases?
No, his parents are together. Thomas, because Thomas is also a good person.
Man.
But we knew that about him.
Men. Yo, did anyone watch that show?
I never watched that show, but I know
I've
the
never
theme
seen
song.
it. I've never seen an episode,
I've
and
seen a
everyone says
couple.
it's great.
It's great. It's funny.
I've never heard a person say it wasn't amazing.
I bet you it hasn't aged well.
Oh, I for sure it hasn't.
There's no way. There's no way 2.5 Men has aged well.
Is it on anything? Because if it was on Netflix or something, I bet it still would do well.
Oh, it's definitely got to be available. It's like one of my grandmother's favorite shows where Everybody Loves Raymond and 2.5 Men.
Oh, I want to say Max.
It might be. I mean, Everybody Loves Raymond is one of the greatest sitcoms of all time, if not the greatest.
No, it's on Philo.
Oh, thank God it's on Philo.
Yeah.
Thank God I can get it on Philo because I keep my Philo subscription paid, dude. You know I got my Philo subscription. You know I got my Philo subscription.
I'm surprised it's not more available.
It says Paramount Network.
On the channel. No. Oh, that's on the
That's
channel.
like so it's on it's on it's always actively making money.
Oh, you can watch it on Peacock?
No, there's no way. It
Besides
wasn't.
Peacock.
It wasn't
Oh,
NBA.
it was a Fox show,
It's a
wasn't
Fox
it?
show.
Oh, it was CBS.
I
CBS.
have,
It was
CBS
CBS.
Network, CBS.
Yeah, CBS.
I mean, I have subscriptions. We can just
You have a Philo subscription?
no Peacock.
It's not on Peacock.
There's no way it'd be on Peacock. That makes zero sense.
I forgot they brought in
Max?
Ashton Kutcher in the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember he replaces
Charlie
Charlie
Sheen.
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 Because Charlie Sheen went crazy.
That was a great time.
Was it an interview? Is that what it was?
It was an interview. The Tiger Blood.
The tiger blood, and then he has AIDS.
He has AIDS.
What?
It's here.
He was just turned up, man. He was making so much money from the show. Because he was like the highest paid guy on TV at one point. It was insane.
And he was
Yeah.
already like a famous actor.
And you were already wealthy rich. And
From
then
a
just-
famous family.
From a famous family.
It's just money on top of money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you were like killing it. Also, you were a movie star. Like you've been in everything. You've done it all. You've done
Yeah,
every
you were in
act of Hollywood.
Platoon.
Platoon, bro. The Major League movies.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huge star. We're talking about a huge star here. Like
And then you're on a sitcom during the last age of syndication, so you're making bank.
12 seasons,
12
brother.
seasons. He probably made like at almost $100 million off this alone or some crazy
Well,
shit.
I'd say over that. I'd say you made maybe $200 to $300 million. with
Hey,
this.
can we look up Charlie Sheen net worth?
But he went through like a crazy divorce as well.
Nah,
right?
he's not. Yeah, I know.
What
So
was-
this
that
might not-
was he had a whole wild. That was part of his big
3
drama.
million? That's what it
Yeah,
said.
and it's like I wonder how much of that because there's no way he was worth $3 million at one point.
No, 3 million. He was definitely worth.
So, yeah,
estimated
estimated
around
150
150 million at the peak of his career.
Yeah, bro, that means you making because after you making around $200-300 million if you got 150 on you.
Right.
If you got 150 on you, you making 200-300 mil, 400 mil a year.
Down to 3, just like bro. Sometimes these people, people just spend their money, huh?
Divorce, she said.
Big divorce.
Big divorce.
Big divorce is the killer.
Big public
Yeah.
divorce.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the killer, dog.
Who was he married to?
That Denise Richard. No.
Oh, was
Is
that
that right?
Ex-wife, married. Denise
Denise
Richards.
Richards.
Yeah.
Brooke Mueller, Denise Richards, Donna Peel.
But Denise Richards was the one that it was like a big deal about.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was
a
2002
big
to 6.
famous divorce.
4 years of mayhem, and then he got married then I love he got married right after it, dude. Just no hesitation.
Just
no
yeah.
fucks
Pull the
given.
trigger.
Pull the trigger again.
Why
That
not?
probably lost a lot of money on that divorce.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Gosh,
And you
only
know what's
2
crazy?
years
He'll
or
do it
3
again.
years.
He'll
Yeah.
do it again. He'll get married again at some point because it's hard. You have to get married. There's no other option as a guy.
Yeah.
What else are you gonna do? Because
Yeah.
being alone and single at 40 is just you don't want it.
It's terrifying.
Even if you've been divorced already. Even if you've been divorced, you're like, man, I ain't like you hear guys, but it's like, bro, they're not. Being alone just seems
the thought is terrifying.
after losing 100 mil though.
I know.
That's crazy.
As 40
Is it
slowly
really
starts
that
approaching.
bad?
Huh?
Would it really be that bad being alone?
Yeah, it would be. I wouldn't like. I mean, at this age, at 45, 50, yeah, I did. Because it's like right now, it's fine. If I was single right now, I'd love it. But you know, if I was single right now, I'd fucking love that. But you know, I'm fine. This is fine too.
Yeah.
This is great. No, but I'm saying like if I was single now, it'd be way easier than. I mean, it'd be hard. I mean, I'm 34, so it'd be getting harder.
Yeah.
But 44, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
I
Like
want a family.
I don't mind it now, but like the like I'm getting older and I feel it, and it's like, yeah, the idea of being, I live a relatively adult life already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Besides
Like,
being a clown for your job.
that's still an adult life. I have a job that I like take seriously that I work at.
No, I know, but you
Yeah.
are a clown.
I'm a clown, but a clown's an adult life. yeah. What are you talking
The
about?
clown has to take that makeup off and go to the bank some days.
Yeah,
baby.
dude. The clown has to run errands. The clown has to. The clown's gotta do stuff, dude.
No one thinks about the clown going to the DMV.
The clown has to
Yeah.
sit at the coffee shop.
The clown has to sit at the coffee shop sometimes, just have a moment.
Yeah, the clown has to renew his registration the next couple weeks.
Oh.
yeah. Like the clown's got stuff to do, and it's
Yeah.
like I live a relatively adult life, I would say. So like, you know, I'm not like a part. Like to be settled down seems nice.
Do you think being an older man and being divorced means you want to get remarried again more than being an older man and being a widower?
What do
Because
you
I
mean?
would assume.
Oh, my wife died? That's a different thing.
Well, because I would assume if you're in a divorce, especially a messy divorce, your kids are probably going to take the mom's side. So
Always.
you lose your kids. But if you're a widower, that probably would bring you and your children together more.
Or more anger. I mean, I don't know who's to say.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause I mean, it's
It
not, you don't know
depends
how
on the
kid-
situation.
You don't know how the kid's going to react. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying of like, now I do think, yeah,
You
a
have
guy-
other circumstances
yeah,
around
a
you.
guy's wife dying, I think probably are a little more hesitant
Right.
to get married. Not to say, because I'm sure guys have got married. I mean, how many
Oh,
people get married again all the time, widowers? Because again, but think about that. The love of your life died and you went through hell and you still got remarried.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't want to be alone out here, bro. That shit suck. Like, yeah, but again, I think this as an older thing. Because you're fine. You are fucking supposed to be single right now. You're a fucking young
Yeah.
30-year-old guy, successful comedian.
Yeah. Well, I would
Like,
say
that is the time to do it.
Right. But I would say, like the idea of being single in your 30s is like as being like that's sort of cool and okay. That's a new thing.
That's true.
That is, bro.
That's true.
But I think but 40s, 50s is when it changes.
And I'll go even further in saying this is probably the first time in human history where people would say, "Oh, it's cool to be single in your 30s."
Yeah, it's fine.
You've
I agree. No,
obviously,
it's first time.
you've obviously never watched Bridgerton. There's a lot of single older men.
Is that what Bridgerton's about? Being single in your 30s?
No, it's about young women being married off. But like some of them get married off to these like 50-year-old men.
But they're probably coming off a previous relationship.
Some of them are coming off of previous relationships. Some of them they were doing their own thing. Because men were afforded so many more opportunities. They could travel. They could do whatever they wanted. They studied stuff. They were doing things.
Yeah, which is
So
sort
like,
of what
and
I'm-
there's no limit on when they could get married,
Interesting.
that's
especially if
sort
you're
an-
of wealth. Unless you were like the firstborn, and it's like, oh, we have to make a baby. But like a lot of the like second-born men, they do whatever the fuck they want.
Damn. Well, I'm a firstborn.
Yeah.
I think that's why I feel it more too. It's like, oh,
Probably.
I want to have a kid before my parents die.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but luckily they have your sister. She could
Yeah,
also.
she's
getting
super hot.
She's super hot and of age to have start dating.
Yeah.
She had a boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember if I met her boyfriend or not.
I don't think. I think you did.
I thought I did too, but I
Yes.
couldn't remember. But I'm saying, but she is of age where she could have a kid.
She could have. A
She
kid.
could get married and have a family.
Yeah. But I don't think. But she's not in the get. She's like.
Yeah.
I gotta finish med school. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
she's got to do a residency.
she's gotta do. She probably won't be even thinking about having kids until she's like for another like four plus years.
She's only
late
like
20s.
23,
But
right?
she's so young. She's young as fuck.
She's 22.
Damn.
Yeah, 4 years. She's only 26.
Yeah, it's still really young.
That's perfect time to have it. Yeah, you're young as fuck.
Yeah.
If you want to
yeah.
have a family, you know what I mean? Because most people are starting. Most people aren't having kids anymore at all, and I think most people are having them older now. People are more waiting to their 30s. So it is, this is the first time in human history that that's all going on. People are single in their 30s a lot more, I think. Having kids in their 30s and 40s.
Right.
I feel like that's a little more common now. Because they used to just be, bro,
Dude.
once you're 16, pump them out.
Yeah, well, once you had 16, well, you had to like, you first of all, you found the closest person that's kind of your age in town.
Yeah.
Then you had to start having babies because like 7 of them would die by the time they were 3.
Yeah.
So you had to like 30 babies.
You had to have them,
Yeah. It's like a whole different, like, this is a whole, we're so comfortable and we're so like, it's a whole thing to like wait. And it's also like, it's expensive to have a baby.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the most expensive it's ever been to have a baby.
Yeah. But
what
poor
if-
people are doing it.
Poor people are doing it. But even now, less and less.
Yeah.
I think
And in developed countries anyways.
it's $22,000 a year is the average of what is spent on a child.
Yeah, it's so much money.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money, bro.
It's a lot of money. If you make a minimum wage, that's like all your money.
But that's what people are doing.
Well, that's because it's sort of like
But that's the average. That's not what.
Yeah.
There's definitely.
yeah. And there's like what? If you're poor enough, you can get help from the government for having a baby.
Yeah, but it's not like the help is great.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's better than
That's the concern right now with
it's better than nothing.
What?
residency.
Oh, that's
Is
cut
that-
welfare and shit?
These resources that help this gap are no longer going to be accessible. That's where poor people are going to continue to have babies, and we don't know what that's going to look like.
I know what it's going to look like. It's going to look like 6th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apocalypse shit. No, it's just gonna, eventually the poor people rise up and kill all the rich people. But Val, that's just a tale as old as time.
No. Not if we were to like.
Kill them.
No. Well, you could always pay half the poor to kill the other half. Gangs in New York. But not if you like bring the factories back here and then make it legal for kids to work.
Ooh.
And make the kids work. If you were to like, let's say, put tariffs on a bunch of goods to make things so expensive that we had to bring manufacturing here, and then at the same time slowly lowered the labor laws on how old your kid
19,
can be.
18, 16, 15, 14,
Yeah.
13, 12. Yep.
It's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if within the next couple of years you start seeing like, hey, kids can work in factories.
Nah.
In America?
Not a couple of years, but like.
But in America, you're saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you
In
see that
10
floating
years.
around. Yeah.
You think
That
that's
idea is starting. I bet you now they're lowering work ages in some places, in some states. There has to be. Val, can you look that up? Can you look up lowering the legal work age? I'm curious.
Well, the child labor laws are fairly new. They only came out in like the 20s.
Yeah. And so it's like, well, most of the time kids work, so why not go
Yeah.
back?
But I mean, do you think that's cheaper to pay a child versus just investing in AI or like better robots?
No, because you're still gonna need like, for a while, you're still gonna need a thing. Go down.
Yeah, you see the Iowa? What it
Yeah, I
said
saw
right there?
that.
You saw what it said about Iowa? Scroll up, Val. Scroll up.
Sorry, scroll up real quick. What did it say about Iowa?
It said
Iowa
14-year-olds.
passed a law allowing 14-year-olds to work
Click
in
the link.
assembly
Click
line
the link.
jobs, which was criticized as violating federal child labor laws.
July 2024. So it's already starting.
Wow.
Yeah, there's just no way. There's just no. That's the only way you can deal with. Well, we'll take out the social the net, and that way we can have workers to fill our things. Because right now workers whatever jobs we have now workers don't want to do. 'Cause it's
No,
not
but
worth
it's
it.
on. This is where it's funny. This matters, but it doesn't really matter because robots are going to do all these jobs,
Yeah.
and you won't need.
Yeah, but
robots are going to do all these jobs.
I
So
saw-
in the time being, this is all just kind of like fluff until they get the robot. Because bro, it's coming. Where the only jobs are going to be done by AI.
Well, yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
So this is only a gap fill, is what I'm saying. But I agree with you that it's happening. And you have to use kids because you want it as cheap as possible until you have robots to do it, and then it's the cheapest it can be, and then poor people will die,
Right.
and or rise because there will only be rich or poor. It'll be 100% you either have way too much money or you have no money.
Right.
There will be no one with a little bit like a normal amount of
Yes.
money.
And this is also, I just want to preference what I said is assuming what Val said is correct, that they're taking away these social nets for kids
For welfare things.
for welfare things, which I don't know if that's necessarily true. Or
I
if
mean,
that's-
I believe that. Why wouldn't they? Look at healthcare.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What do you mean? They're trying to kill us.
Yeah.
But also the whole like, oh, there's only going to be rich and poor. I mean, that seems weird to us because of the
But
world
that's
we were
how it
born
is
into.
everywhere else.
That's
yeah.
how it
But
is.
yeah, but I mean, or that's how it was for our grandparents.
That's how it was for all of human history.
Yeah, like this is a fairly, the middle class is a very
New thing. And it's gonna be gone. And I mean, but that is what makes America. I mean, that's what made it cool. It's like that you can come here and have a good life. Man, bro, that shit sucks. It does suck because it's like it's gonna go away. Bro, everyone's about to lose their job. Everybody. Everyone is about to lose it. Bro, all you people listening, that shit's over with, nigga. It's over with.
I mean, they're probably gonna be like AI podcasters, AI
That's what I'm
comedians. Like
saying.
everyone's done.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's
But
done.
it's like I'm on it. I'm very aware that like, bro, that Waymo shit, it's the end of niggas. It's the end of people, bro. Every person who's just so many people have driving jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a big industry. So many. That's such a gigantic.
And they're already. I think they're already starting to do like self-driving long haul truck routes.
They have to.
Yeah.
That's the big money.
Yeah.
The experiment is with people and Ubers.
Right.
The big money is, oh, bro, the moment I can be like, what it costs me to ship some shit from this place to this place, and I'm not paying nobody.
Right.
Nobody, I ain't got to worry about somebody sleeping, getting hungry, fucking making a mistake. There's no more mental error.
Yeah, where you're like tired, you've been driving too long, and then all of a sudden it's like major accident.
Yeah, we hit Tracy Morgan and we got to give him $800 billion.
Yeah.
None of that. That's all gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's just pure money. And bro, it's going to get bad.
And I think you're right about the entertainment industry being gone, but I don't think it's because of AI. I think it's because you don't have any consumers, then who can spend the money on entertainment?
Right.
So it's like, it's just, there won't be a need for it like it is. Or if there is, it won't be paid like it is
There
now.
won't be like there's nothing you could pay.
Yeah.
Oh, no one has jobs to come see the performer.
Yeah, no one has jobs to come see the performer. I don't have time to come see the performer because I'm trying to stay alive.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But I mean, we got a long. I think it's a little long way before it's. But
Nah, that's something that your baby has to deal with.
Yeah,
more
that's what I'm
than
saying.
us.
I'm
That's what I'm
sorry.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Your grandparents did this to you.
No, it wasn't their fault. It was the
They
phone's
wanted to
fault.
shop at Walmart.
I think the phone is what's doing it, bro. The phone, that shit is just so powerful, bro.
Yeah, but we didn't make the phones. They gave them to us.
That's a good point.
They did,
Yeah, the
but we
boomers.
perfected it.
The
They gave it to us, but we fucking
We perfected. Just because
nailed
we're
the phone.
better than them
Yeah.
doesn't
We
mean
took the phone and
That's
ran
our
with that
fault.
shit.
the boomers really took everything and was like, hey, we're just gonna take everything for ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll take the best parts. The rest of the other generations, you can go fuck yourself.
Well, because also we do the same thing, but we only do that because that's what we were taught to do.
Yeah, and it's now a never-ending cycle because they're gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna keep happening. Man, bro, what a fucking weird world it is.
Yeah. I don't think we've talked about Sam being pregnant at all.
No.
Wait, you're pregnant? Dude, I thought you just got big as fuck.
Here's a question I had. What's one thing you wish you knew when you were first on this pod that you know now?
I should have worked out more.
Oh.
And ate less sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
In the beginning, you were going sugar.
In
you
the
were going
beginning,
nuts.
we were having ice cream with every meal.
Every meal, and she was eating pancakes or waffles every morning.
Okay.
Yeah, and I put on a lot of weight in the beginning that I probably didn't need to. And I think it would have been easier if I had just, continued living the healthy lifestyle I was living.
Really?
No, I don't think I've had a hard pregnancy at all. I feel very comfortable. But I do think I would feel more comfortable if I was like maybe 10 pounds less.
Okay. But were you eating like that just off pure craving, or because you were like, let me just try to make myself a little bigger?
Oh, no, I'm not craving or baking myself. I was just like, I'm pregnant. I should be able to do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Because I wouldn't eat ice cream how often did I have ice cream before I was pregnant?
I mean, you'd have it, but not,
not
as,
like
not
that.
as much as that. No, that was crazy.
Like maybe like once a month I'd buy a pint.
Okay.
Yeah, we were going nuts. This is like the first
This is
couple
like
months
we
of
were
the pregnancy.
buying like 2 pints a
Yeah.
week.
And she's not showing it.
Right.
I'm not
Like, this
showing
is
yet.
just like,
You're just,
Pregnant.
fuck it.
I was
Yeah.
just like, who cares? I
Yeah.
mean, I would never even eat breakfast before I was pregnant.
yeah, they
And I'm
started
eating
eating breakfast.
waffles, not eggs, waffles,
Waffles, yeah.
pancakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't do that again. I don't think. And it's not really like I feel pretty comfortable. I feel fine, but it
Well, I
would
mean, yeah,
be
you go for
easier
long
to
walks.
be a little bit more fit.
I'm very impressed with you because we do go for like long walks and shit and like going out and stuff. And it is crazy how much you because you're literally, guys, she is about to give birth. But by the end of this episode. And we went for a long walk today. You know what I'm saying? Like long walks. You know what I mean? So it is crazy, and how active she is. She's out doing stand up every night.
Right,
like
right.
A psychopath.
Right.
A psychopath.
It's not a psychopath.
Is-
People are going to work.
I know, but you're crazy.
Is there a certain point where you're not gonna go out to stand up anymore? Or you're gonna try to push it till.
I'm not gonna request spots anymore. I mean, I'm gonna request spots for Mothership,
Right.
but like I'm not gonna try to put together a night where I'm doing 3 or 4 spots.
Right. Where you're
All
like,
the
hit
other
up Black
spots
Rabbit,
around
hit it, yeah.
town, if people ask me to do them, I'm gonna do them. But that way I can, get at least 3 nights off a week.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Like, what scares me the most is when she's like, "Oh, I got like 5." Like she's bouncing,
Yeah.
like doing 4 or 5 spots, and it's like, "Oh, it's from like 7 o'clock and she's not done till like 1 in the morning."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that I'd be getting more worried about that. But even still, she does it and she's fine. So it is crazy the amount of energy pregnant ladies have, like all the way up to when the baby comes out.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit's wild.
Yeah.
I feel fine during the day. The night is the hardest part. Being in bed, sleeping is the hardest part. Getting up to pee. When I wake up in the morning, if I like turn over, sometimes the baby wakes up and then I feel her moving and then I don't want to go back to sleep because now she's moving and I can't fall asleep.
Hell.
So, that's the hardest part is the sleeping. Being awake is great. It doesn't bother me at all.
Really?
Yeah, the sleeping is the hardest part. And my dreams are terrible. Nightmares.
Really.
Yeah, she does wake up with horror. She just wakes up horrified.
Just stupid nightmares.
Shit's great. She looks like Tua. It's insane, dude. She wakes up so scared.
Yeah, the crazy nightmares. Like, oh man, I have to take a class so that I can graduate.
Oh, you're having graduate like school dreams again?
I have them all the time. I've always had them when I'm stressed, but like now all the time, or like, and like they've become weirder and more in depth. It used to be like, if I had the dream, it was like, oh, I can't get to this class to take the final so that I can graduate.
Okay.
Now they're like so in depth and they're like very specific. Like, I need to find this book to do the project so that I can graduate. And I'm just spend the whole dream looking for the book. I can't find the book.
Damn, that's crazy. It's bringing those dreams back. I haven't had one of those dreams in forever, but those dreams are very real.
What's weird is I've had like life-threatening incidents in my life. Like
Yeah.
I've probably had like 3 or 4 life and death in like moments.
Right.
I never dream like that. It's always like college.
Yeah.
And
What's
I can't
that about?
graduate.
What's that about? Because I would think and this I'm gonna venture this as a guess, is that anyone who's like been to college, if they still had that dream today, and they've all had that dream, and B, if they've had that dream outside of college and it's felt completely real.
Even though you're not in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I once started, and this is like when I first graduated, but I once started getting ready to like go to the class, and then I was like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
I'm not in school anymore.
Yeah. I normally wake up and I'm immediate relief because Derek's there, and I'm like, oh yeah, Deric didn't go to college.
You know, that's my child in there. That's my dumb seed you let me plant. So, who didn't go to college?
You, still you.
Oh, fuck.
Still you.
Well, you did go to college, but you
didn't finish.
You didn't finish. Now, if you don't finish, do you still have the fear of not graduating?
Derek never
dream?
took a test in college. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What?
That's great.
Derek
guys.
never took a test.
I was there for 2 years. I
He's
never
thinking about throwing footballs 24/7, dude.
Yeah, you know what's funny? All my dreams, all my nightmares are like, I mean, they're all horrific. But
Right.
but I occasionally, like my light ones, I have light nightmares. And
Lightmares?
it's lightmares.
Yes.
And it's it's the school dream, but for football. So like, I gotta get out to the game, I can't find my cleats.
Right.
I gotta get out to the game, I can't find the door out of the locker room.
Ah.
My helmet. I get down to the stadium, but I left my helmet in the locker room, and there's like a sea months. I can't get back to get my helmet. It's all like, bro, I
Interesting.
never get to the field.
So that's your like finals. or
And it's
whatever, yeah.
awful every time.
Yeah.
And my other dreams are death. Like I'm flying off a freeway. And it's so
His
real. Like,
wild
my
dreams.
family's in the car.
That's
And I
crazy.
can't believe that I'm doing it. And like, I can't believe I'm about to die.
He
like
told me
this.
he has nightmares every night.
I've never had a good dream.
What?
I've never had a good dream in my life. Every dream I have is either a nightmare or the worst thing a human can experience in their brain. So like I consider like the nightmares to be like I said,
that's probably why you're so positive during the day.
Yeah.
You get all your venom out in your head at night. And you can just be like, everything's awesome. Yeah, because you're not dying with your family off of a mountain. yeah. I can see why if that was your every night, you'd wake up like, wow, life isn't that bad. Meanwhile, I had a dream recently where if I started moving my legs, I could fly. And when I woke up, I was so disappointed. I was flying through the air and then I wake up alone in my apartment. Yeah, that sucks.
Damn, you know what? I think that's what's going on. I think the people who aren't as happy during the day is because they're having good dreams at night. And I think the reason I'm so happy during the day is because I wake up and I go, oh, my mom didn't pull out a gun and shoot me in the head. And I felt so betrayed because my mother, I couldn't believe that my mother was trying to kill me. And we fought for the gun and I was like screaming, Mom, stop, Mom, stop. I'm your son.
Oh my God.
She's just like fully determined to murder me. And she does. And then I wake up and then I'm like, waffles. That's an actual dream I've had.
That's great. I know the way you were describing it. I was like,
It's an actual dream. That's just one of the dreams.
I had a dream last week where I was just at a family reunion, and that was the entire dream. It was just us. You know how fun my family reunions are?
I have dreams like that.
Yeah, we're just there, and we're chilling in the pool, and that's the entire dream. And I wake up.
I've never had a dream like that.
You never had a dream where you were at Ehsan's family reunion?
Never once have I had a dream. I mean, I did, and they were all trying to kill me. They were all trying to kill me, slow roast me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. But
When you smoked weed, though, you guys still dream?
Yeah, I still dream.
Because there's a lot of people who smoke a lot and they don't dream anymore.
no, I stopped smoking. I stopped dreaming when I was smoking, and then anytime I'm not smoking, I dream
Yeah.
horrific things,
I've like come back around to it, whereas like now I can dream again.
even high.
Yeah.
When I was smoking, I was probably dreaming like once or I'd remember my dream like once every other week.
Yeah, I don't. I definitely have a hard time remembering to dream,
Yeah.
but like I'm definitely like, oh, I'm dreaming, because there was a time when I was just smoking, I was like, I don't think I'm dreaming.
Crazy.
Really?
I only have two kinds of dreams. One where like I'm about to miss a flight and I like can't reach people on the phone. I like can't find my phone.
And can I guess your second dream? It's just a DJ and you're just doing this.
And the other one is like my teeth like falling apart, like crumbling in my mouth.
Those are my nightmares. My teeth falling out.
I never have those.
That sounds like such a nice nightmare.
It's really unsettling. It's not as horrific because I don't feel betrayed by my parents, but mine are like I'm going through my day randomly, and then one of my teeth will start moving like it was when it was a kid, and you lose your teeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'll start doing that, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, I should stop playing with it, and I can't stop playing with it, and eventually it falls out, and then it takes me like 2 or 3 teeth for me to be like, I'm dreaming,
Yeah.
and then I wake up and I immediately like check my teeth. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Do you think that's because your mom's a dentist?
Maybe a little bit of it, but the teeth falling out's a very
That's
common.
It's a common dream.
It's
I
a
know a lot of
common
people have that
That's a
dream.
common.
Yeah, I
dream.
know that's a very common dream.
My mom is a dentist too, though.
Oh.
Maybe.
We're just thinking about it.
Yeah, well, my mom's always worried about my teeth.
Instead of your mom betraying you, you betray your mom.
Oh man, story of my life.
That's so funny. Dog, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Are you excited? How you feeling, babe?
I feel good. I should be on the podcast every week. We're having so much fun.
Yeah, this is so much fun.
Yeah, this is great.
You know what's funny? Do you feel like I'm more like this around you now? Because I feel like every 5 seconds I'm like, how you feeling? How you feeling? Because
Oh.
one of these days I know I'm gonna ask and you're gonna be like, I feel different. I feel weird. Like you're gonna say something that's not the normal answer.
Well, the whole pregnancy has been really, you've really stepped up your game in general. I feel like
Man,
you-
a kid really makes you step up. Crazy. It's not even here yet.
you do so many things that I would have, in theory, might have asked you to do in the past, and now they're done already. So that's like around the house and stuff. So it's like been really nice. I don't know.
He doesn't poop in the living room anymore.
Doesn't poop in the living room anymore. That was a big one.
That was a problem.
He said, we can't have two babies pooping in the living room.
Yeah, dude. My poops are so much bigger than hers.
If you like, what do you mean? Like, what has he done? Like, what's the step up?
Oh man, like sometimes I'll feel like I'm the messy one in the relationship. I'll come home and he'll have cleaned the whole house.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
very
he'll have
good.
done all the laundry. And I didn't ask for it. He just did it, which is really cool and like super sexy. But yeah, I do feel like you're a little more nervous around me, like, you know, like, but at the same time, everyone is. Like, when I leave the club, I can't, the security won't let me leave Mothership and walk to the car by myself.
Yeah.
I'll try to like
I
leave
like
like,
that.
I'll try to leave like
Yeah, that
really
sounds
like,
awesome.
it's very
I
nice.
hate
I
that they don't
love
do it for
that they
me.
do it.
How much would you honestly love that if they did that for you?
Yeah, it'd make me feel safe.
It does make me feel very safe. But I do feel kind of guilty because it's, you know, I'm right behind the club. I'm not going that far. So there's always this feeling, and sometimes they'll sneak up on me. Sean will do that. Well, I'll be walking because I'm like, oh, I just walked out, and then I'll turn around like, bro, you didn't think I could make
They're
it to
just
the car?
following you?
Yeah.
No, but it's like
I love it.
It's on some real shit. It takes a village to raise a child, right? It's like
It is.
This like part of the community, and it's like everyone definitely feels when they're around you responsible for you.
Everyone does
Yeah.
feel, you can feel everyone's like, there's a little bit of edge.
Yeah.
Well, and the responsibility thing aspect is I kind of feel guilty because they're all like kids. They're all like 22.
Yeah, but they're adults. That's when people
I
used to have kids.
know. I know.
That's when people used to have kids. Yeah. That's a really, you feel like there's no way if you're at the mothership and you're around you that you don't feel some way responsible in making sure that you're good.
Yeah, everyone takes good care of me there. I'm really blessed.
Yeah,
you're
it's a
very
good
lucky,
community. A
It's
good
a
community
it's
is
a great
strong.
community.
It's a great, you have a community that your kid can be a part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it. That's why the baby shower was just so overwhelming.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Overwhelming.
So many people showed up. So many people sent gifts that couldn't even come to the baby
Yeah,
shower.
it's insane. But our whole registry got bought out.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder, I was like, man, does this normally happen? Because that was just insane.
I don't think that
we
normally happens.
We just weren't
No.
expecting that.
No, I
That
don't
was
think
just
it
like, this
normally
was like I said, it was very much a community feeling. But then again, this scene is the awesome
And it's like you two, it's like, it's different too, because it's not like you're married to some girl that's outside the scene or you're married to some guy that's outside the scene. You guys are two very like respected comics in the scene itself too. So there's like it's a whole thing.
Yeah, there was
It's a whole thing.
a lot of Game of Thrones shit going down at the baby
Yeah,
shower. Dude. There's
yeah.
a lot of fucking backstabbing and big plays.
Why do you think
being
I didn't
made.
show up? To let you know that's how powerful I am.
Oh my God, you're gonna stay in your room like this?
yeah.
They all think I'm not here yet.
Yeah, they really think I'm stuck in Cleveland and losing my mind, but I'm here playing the game.
Yeah, both of us. High five.
Yeah, dude,
I
yeah.
was so mad.
Yeah.
That was very sad.
you
I
missed-
texted you guys like 6 times.
Well, that's because I mean, everyone was there. It was crazy how packed it was.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was so much fun. And just all the boys
It
and
was
all the
really
homies.
fun.
And then there was babies. It was just like, whoa, what a different. It was also
There
cool
were
being like,
babies.
There were
oh
babies.
wow, we see comics in like grown-up environments of like a baby shower.
Right.
But they're still animals.
Yeah.
But it was like, damn, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? That was just dope, man. That was really, truly overwhelming. Like, that's the only feeling. I was like, wow. And then it got me excited of like, this is like real. It also made it very real. Not that the baby, but for the guy, you're not feeling the baby grow inside you all day. So there's kind of like different milestones for you.
Right.
The baby shower is one. There's certain things where you're like, all right, there's shit going on. Also, our baby shower is cool in that sense that most guys aren't involved in the baby shower.
Right.
But since all her friends are my friends, and all my friends are her friends, that it made it like, oh, this doesn't feel like a baby shower. This just feels like
not a lot of baby
party.
showers has a Mario Kart thing going on.
Yeah,
I'd
dude.
imagine. Sort of common baby shower game.
Yeah.
One of
That
the
was the only game we really played.
Yeah, one of the comics, a great friend of ours named Miles Johnson, so funny. He's playing Mario Kart. All the boys are playing Mario Kart in the room. Sam's brother, who has Down syndrome, Matthew, who's the GOAT, he's also playing Mario Kart. Obviously, Sam's Down syndrome brother comes in last place. And if anyone who plays video games, when you're playing a game that everyone's playing, 4 people, whoever comes in last place
Gives it up.
gives up the sticks.
Right.
Obviously, also, Matthew's not going to give up the sticks.
Yeah, and no one wants Matthew to give up the stick.
No one wants, but
No.
it is a immovable force meets a
Yeah.
that situation. He's not giving up the sticks, but no one wants to get back to give sticks. Miles still comes over to me and goes, hey, what the fuck's going on with that guy? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean, Matthew? What do you mean? Yeah, this motherfucker's not giving up the sticks, dog. I came in third. This motherfucker came in like ninth. I came in third place. He came in ninth, and he's on the sticks? What the fuck? Who is this guy? Who brought it? He goes, who brought this guy?
So funny.
Oh, that's one of my favorite moments ever. But yeah, I'm very excited and very nervous. You know, a lot of feelings. Not nervous for, just nervous for the day. Because you don't know how it's going to go. But I did bring a video to show Ehsan.
Ooh, video.
And we've seen this video, but this is something and Val, you can play it as well. This is something that the lady showed us, and it was very interesting. Of like, this is what a day. Now it doesn't. It stops before the birth. It doesn't show the whole thing.
Okay.
But it shows like the day in the life of her giving birth, about to give birth. It's pretty crazy. Do we have the sound in the headphones?
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
Yeah. You gonna put your headphones on, Sam J?
Do you guys speak Spanish?
It's in English.
Oh, it's in English?
Yeah. All right.
thought it
Go
was-
back. Go back. All right. Hit play. So this is a midwife who delivers her own baby.
It
Oh.
started raining and we got a little tired. We wanted to come home, walk back. It's a long walk. So we came home and we had a big lunch. And I couldn't believe I had 3 plates of rice and beans. I could eat everything. And then
You can see it start
the
happening.
labor
See
started
it?
getting a little harder.
Yeah.
See your
Not
face.
very much, but just, I could feel the contractions. I had to stop my conversation. I had to get up from the table and concentrate. So I walked and I walked and I started going around, and I realized very soon that when I was walking towards my husband, the sensation in my womb felt as if the sun wanted to burst out of my belly. And if I looked at him, it was very clear as if it was our love that was swollen inside my belly and that was just wanting to burst out. And as I turned around to walk back the other way, it kind of felt like pain.
Look at her, bro.
I realized if I look into his eyes, it feels like love bursting out. And so I just mentioned it to him, and soon enough he was walking with me, holding me, and he was walking back, and I was walking forward, just looking at him, and we walked together. And I think that was his way of making sure it only felt like love bursting out and not so much like pain.
All right, you can pause. It shows the rest of the day too, but just that little bit of like, I wanted to show you of like, bro, you see she's eating dinner, she's with the fam,
Right.
and then shit just
Changes.
switched.
Yeah.
Because you don't think, when you think of birth, everyone thinks, oh, water break, hospital,
Right.
like yada yada. It's like, no, bro, there's a whole day that goes on here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a slow build,
Damn.
super slow build.
That was
But
really
you've
nice.
seen her face change.
Yeah,
That was
some people describe it as like a psychedelic experience.
The idea
That's
of
what it looked
love,
like. It looked
yeah.
like. It looked like the mushrooms getting slowly kicking in.
Right. The idea that love is bursting through. That was very beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, she very articulated that very well. Someone who's definitely been around a lot of babies being born. She's a midwife.
What's crazy is so later when she gives birth in the pool, everyone's in there. Her kids are in there.
Wild.
And the son is whispering to his mom, he's like, "You've done this before."
Bro, it's crazy. The son's like giving her fucking halftime speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butt naked in the pool with his mom. Their whole family butt naked in the pool.
That's
And
wild.
she fucking pulls the baby out of her, bro. This lady's a fucking G.
Crazy.
Unbelievable. But it was crazy to see because bro, they go on a walk. Like they show you like when it first starts happening, they go on a walk.
Right.
And she goes on a far walk, and then they get her back home because they're like, all right. She was like, I started getting tired. We sat down and had dinner. She said, I ate a bunch of food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see her, she eats a bunch of food. And then, bro, at the table, you see her, because they just show it right when you see her kind of like, but there's a before that where you see her like laughing, talking, and then you see it. You see them, like, you see her like, she starts getting quiet. And then you see her kind of like kind of moving. And then she gets up and starts leaving the table. And it's crazy, bro. Like, damn. And then you see the whole, and then like her getting in the water. The whole shit, bro. The whole day is crazy. But now Sam sent us a video for both of us to watch. The other video. Is this it?
Oh
Sam?
yeah, this is what I watch. This makes me feel better about giving birth. This gets me hyped.
She's giving birth! The placenta sticking out!
Oh my gosh.
Come on, move!
Let's watch
Watch the baby come out.
Oh, even the giraffe's like, what's going on?
They're coming before to you into scenes.
Whoa.
Your legs in.
Holy shit.
Come on, baby.
She's here.
Come on, baby.
She's just coming out.
Yes, here we go.
Val's face.
Look how big it is.
The upside of her nose is touching the baby. While she's licking the baby, she's just licking. You see the
And they're like so chill about it.
So chill.
She's already up.
Oh my God. But you can see the mom kind of shaking. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's already up and about doing stuff.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Crazy.
That was
Animals are
crazy.
wild.
That was wild to
Also,
watch.
animal birth gets me hyped for birth because it's like they just be like doing whatever they're doing, and they're like, oh, I guess I gotta plop this thing out of me.
And then I go back to doing what I was doing.
I go back to
grass.
doing what I was doing.
I was eating grass.
Yeah.
And then I pushed something out of me, and now I'm back. Yeah, bro, that shit is intense.
Yeah.
That is intense.
That was a lot.
But it does, you know what's nice? And it was really cool. Our not our doula, who's going to be there to help Sam give the birth, but this other doula who gave us the classes.
Right.
Like these 2 days of just like full, like 2-hour, 3-hour classes. With
Shout
her.
out to Scout.
Shout out to Scout. She said something that was so cool. She was like, just remember, what you're doing has been done literally 7 billion times.
Just here.
Just
right
here,
now.
just on this earth right now. It's been done before you. That's how, and it'll be done after you. And just remember, she's like, you can do it because everyone's done it. It's the reason you're here. And it's like, damn, what a cool thing to remind, because it's like you're gonna be going through a pain of like, how can I do this? But it's like, of course I could do it. Everyone has done this.
Right.
Literally, it's. She was like, she's like, it's kind of everyone. It feels impossible, but you have to remember, it's the most doable thing of like ever in the history of mankind.
Yeah, it's one of the things that have been done the most.
It's one of the things that's been done the most.
Yeah.
And doing it natural is, I mean, we have like 100 years of people having drugs.
And
drug
hospitals
induced
and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
We're like that zebra.
Yeah.
No, the more
People
the
in farms, like literally, like even less than 100 years ago, might have to do it on their own.
Yeah, the majority of people who have ever lived had a natural birth.
Yeah.
It's only been 100 years of not natural birth. So the majority of people, human beings on the earth, were just pushed out in a fucking
On the safari.
in the safari next to a fucking giraffe.
Yeah.
That's how the majority of people came out on this earth.
Right.
You know. But it was cool to just hear that shit and like and see all these insightful things and like, because it is like, damn, but this is crazy. This is a crazy situation.
It was pretty cool.
But I'm very excited for it. And it's so stupid. Like you hear dumb things, and they all make like they're idiotic, but like they feel so deep. Like Bruce was like, he's like, this is real stupid, bro. Bruce is Joe's security. He was like, it's gonna feel stupid, but he said literally 1 minute you're gonna be the same guy you've always been, and the next minute you'll be a dad.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's gonna just be like, what? You're like, yeah, you're a dad forever. You're a dad.
Ooh.
That's just what you are now. You know. Whereas her, she's already a mom. She's like, and I know I'm a dad, but when you see it, you're like, oh, I'm a dad. This little lady's out.
Right.
Like she out here.
Right.
She out here. She about to start growing up.
Yeah.
She's actively growing up right now. You know what I mean? Which is like
Damn.
crazy, dude.
Well, I think the perspective of like having a child look at you and know that you're like their dad.
That's gonna be
Because remember how you
mind-blowing.
feel about your dad especially when you were really little. Like it's like
And they're a superhero.
they can do everything.
They can
There's
do everything.
No
There's
one better than my dad.
No one
There's-
smarter. No one
no
better.
one's-
No
Yeah.
one funnier. No one cooler.
Yeah, my dad's like the most capable man I've ever met in my life. Yeah.
I like, dude. If Superman and my dad got to fight, I'd be really worried about Superman.
like
Like as a kid, you are like that. You're like, oh man, dude, I don't know, dude. This is my dad.
That's a lot of pressure on someone. You go your whole life without that feeling, and all of a sudden, this little person's like,
Yeah.
that's all I can see.
Especially if you're a giant fucking idiot. I can't imagine. This.
Sam, I'm your husband. Why don't you laugh? I'm the father of your children. Why are you laughing like that?
Ooh, I got a game for you guys.
What?
Oh, yay.
Yay! This game is called Guess Whose Daughter.
Oh, that's
Oh.
my daughter in the water.
So you guys, we're gonna go you guys against each other.
Okay.
Oh
Ooh,
shit!
Just I'm gonna show you a name of a picture of a celebrity's daughter, and if they have a famous dad or mom, just who their famous dad or mom is.
And we just say it out loud.
Just say it out loud. First
All
one. Okay, we'll go to the first one.
Are these all real people or fictional?
These are all real people.
Oh, that's
Obama.
Obama.
Ooh, I think Derek got that one. Just in there. All right,
I don't know which Obama though. Who's it? Sarah?
that's Malia.
Oh, Beyonce.
Sasha.
Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Oh, we're supposed to say the parents. We're not supposed
Yeah.
to say the daughter.
Yes.
No, we don't have to know these kids' names.
But that's Blue Ivy.
Yes, that
It
is
is Blue Ivy.
Yes, it's 1-1.
Dressed as
As
A
all
newspaper.
Yeah, just as the headlines. All right, next one.
fuck. An alien? I don't know.
You don't
I
know?
don't know.
You both pass. All right, that's Lily Rose Depp. That is Johnny
That's
Depp.
Johnny. I see it now. I see it. I see the Johnny in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I see the fucking.
She was in that horrible HBO show with The Weeknd.
Oh really?
She's like an actress. She's in stuff. She was in Nosferatu, I think.
That makes sense. I mean, you're in the fan.
You also look like you'd be in Nosferatu.
Yeah, you look like a. I mean, you got a
She's
lot
got
of work
his
done.
cheeks.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know plastic surgery was passed down genetically, but it feels like here it kind of was.
Is her mom someone famous too?
So she's a French actress. I look like
okay.
Vanessa Paradis, I think that was her name.
Just some beautiful woman, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Next one.
Will Smith.
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Smith.
Will and Jada.
Willow.
Will Smith and Jada.
That's Willow. It's 2-1 Derek.
Damn.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Zoe
that's
Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz, dude.
Yeah, and Lisa Bonet.
And Lisa
Lisa
Bonet.
Bonet.
That is
Yeah,
true.
she
I
looks
was
like
gonna
Lisa
say
Bonet.
Denise.
Yeah, she's
Denise.
Denise.
She's Denise. She looks like Lisa Bonet in this
She
picture.
really
She looks
does.
a lot like Lisa Bonet. Kill Bill. And Ethan Hawke.
Yep, I'll give you that. That's Maya Hawke
Oh, that's Uma Thurman.
and Ethan Hawke.
Are they still married or are they divorced?
I have no idea, actually. We can look that up. We can look that up later.
yeah, we don't need to.
yeah.
Oh, Trump.
Yep.
Damn,
Tied at 3.
it looks just like her too.
Tied at 3. This one might be a little hard because I was just trying to find. There's a lot.
Wait, which is that? Is that a?
It's Ivanka.
Ivanka? I've met her.
Yeah. We have met her.
Ali, Muhammad Ali's
That's
daughter.
Muhammad Ali.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What a badass.
Yeah. So
That's
she won.
cool.
She won like a bunch of championships and all. She won a bunch of belts.
Yeah, went on to be a legend.
Yeah. That was the last one. Derek wins 4-3. Damn.
I'm ready to be the
4-3?
better parent.
Yeah.
That was close.
That was really close.
Clearly, I'm going to be the better parent.
Yes.
That's what that game was
Yes,
about.
that's what that game's about.
That's
what
what that
the game
game
was
was about.
I mean, honestly, I think I got all the white people and you got all the black people.
Yeah, I
Except for
think so.
Beyonce.
No, you got that one. But no,
But she's a cowboy now.
She is a cowboy now.
are you looking at Uma Thurman's divorced?
Oh yeah, they divorced. Dude, Uma Thurman was married to Gary Oldman.
Wow.
2 years in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
7 years with Ethan Hawke.
Damn, they got divorced right during Kill Bill, like the era of, like the thick of Kill Bill
Damn.
is when they got divorced. 2005, the end of 2005, 2003, 2004 is when Kill Bill came out.
They both had great careers.
I mean, all three of them have had unreal careers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
three of them.
Those are 3 unreal careers right there.
Ethan Hawke. He's in Training Day, right?
Yeah.
That's him. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, unreal. Also in Boyhood or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, he is in Boyhood.
I've never seen that.
Good movie.
It's a
very good movie.
good concept.
Yeah, great concept.
concept is
30 years
amazing.
they go by or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Zoe Kravitz has music. Have y'all heard that? Her music?
No.
Is it like EDM shit?
It's called Lola Wolf.
I want to go pee.
Damn.
Oh yeah, we have to. What was the game?
Ooh, sorry.
Do we get to reveal now? Are we almost?
I mean, I don't know if we're over. You guys, I just.
No, we're not all the way done yet. But go ahead, you go pee. Me and Ehsan can fill this time.
It's
Hey,
definitely popish.
what a bitch, right?
Yeah, dude, who is that chick? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And she invited a second person? That's wild, bro. We asked you on the podcast, and you invited a second
We don't even have
person on
another
the
microphone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We only have 3 microphones.
That's crazy. That's like horrible podcast etiquette.
That
To
is
not even tell us.
not tell us.
Yeah.
Hide them under your shirt the whole time.
Yeah,
Weird.
Weird. You smuggled
Absolutely.
him in. You're basically human trafficking
Yeah.
on our podcast with evidence.
With evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of this shit, dude. You see what I put up with?
Yeah, it's crazy. A criminal?
A criminal.
A criminal.
A fucking criminal. She's a criminal.
Lola Wolf?
I love her
So this is EDM stuff from Zoe
It's
Kravitz?
pop, more pop, but it's definitely badass. It's like, I don't know, it's cool. I like her. I
You
like
listen
the
to it?
music. Yeah, I listen to this a lot in 2015, 2016.
Oh, so this is kind of older.
Yeah.
This must be before her acting career really took off, I'm assuming. You know
Yo,
what I
now
mean?
she's like a
You already peed?
legit actor. She was Catwoman.
Yeah, she's fucking Catwoman.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And she's dating. She's with Channing Tatum.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
pretty sure.
Whoa.
No, I think they broke up.
They broke up?
Hey, who's Zoe Kravitz
God,
dating? We have to
who's
know.
fucking...
We have to know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this podcast is about.
Yeah, if she's not in love, I'm gonna be so mad right now.
Dating. She made... Oh, yeah, so she's single
She's
right now.
not. They ended their engagement. Damn, 2024.
October 2024. Damn, bro. Who ends it with the Tatum, man?
Yeah, suggesting she may be dating Austin Butler. That's Elvis.
Yeah, it's Elvis. I know him. And then Noah Centineo. I don't know who that
Who's
is.
Noah
He's
Centineo?
another young guy. He's in a bunch of like young girl kind of TV shows.
Oh, like some Bridgerton type shit?
Bruh.
No, they're like Netflix show. Yeah, like not Bridgerton.
Oh,
but
these
Netflix
kind of shows. I can see by
Let me
what
see
they
what
are.
they-
Yeah, I can
what
just
are
see
they-
from
what are
they are.
they?
It's to all the boys that I loved before.
Oh,
Things like that.
Like that. Okay. Okay.
Just terrible things.
Yeah, just
well, this
like
is like,
stuff
like
that's made
stuff
for like
teenage girls.
teenage girls.
He's,
Yeah.
he's in the teenage girl stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Black
Who-
Adam.
Hey,
That's
who,
for
who
teenage-
isn't in the teenage girls? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
what's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
hey.
Wait, how old is Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah.
Let's just focus on her for the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
let's-
this is, we're
let's
now
lock
we're
in
now
with
the
Zoe
premier
Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
36 years.
36.
Damn, same age.
She looks
She's a little bit older than this. She's
phenomenal.
Hot. Super hot.
Jesus.
She is
Hot as
super
fuck.
hot.
Hot as fuck.
I mean,
5'2".
both of your parents are like really hot.
Both of your parents are
Yeah.
crazy
Both
hot.
your parents are crazy hot.
And your dad's like hot in like the way a woman's hot.
Yeah, your dad's
so-
beautiful. You have a beautiful
Yeah,
father.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy to be like, yo, your father's beautiful. Oh, shit. All right, I have a game for Ehsan.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, just for me.
This is just for you.
Okay.
I have on my phone
Okay.
the steps, like the stages of birth. Okay? If you have to deliver this baby.
Okay.
I don't exist.
Okay.
Like, I do exist, but like, you're trapped in this room with Sam.
Okay.
Val's not in here to help you.
Right.
Actually, no, Val is your doula.
Okay.
Oh, thank God Val's here.
Dude.
Val's your doula. She can't handle delivering the baby, but she can handle helping you.
Okay.
What would you do? So Sam, go into labor, please.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, owie.
yeah, that's okay. Well, first of all, very thrown that she goes into labor by a Japanese schoolgirl, but I
you're calming down.
lay her down. Down set. Boo, 42.
Okay, so pre-labor,
Okay.
stage one. These are the pre-labor signs.
Okay.
All right. Her body's loosening. You know, getting ready for her cervix is getting ready, and the contractions begin. What do you do?
Dude, I wouldn't even.
What would you do? You have no choice. Phones are locked up.
I guess I would get her to lay down, like, but back propped up a little bit by pillows.
Ooh, that would be wrong.
That'd be wrong.
It's not time for that yet.
Oh, it's not time for that yet.
No, right at this time we got to get her moving.
Oh, like the walking around in the
We
video.
got to get her going.
So she's got to like walk
Or
around.
I should try to sleep. That's
Or
your other
sleep,
suggestion.
or feed her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hydrate her, feed her. You know,
Right. Okay.
that kind of is get her going.
Okay.
Let her know things are happening.
Okay.
The dilation of the cervix happens, active labor, transitioning labor. So now the baby's starting to move. That's really what's going on there.
Okay.
This is stage 2.
Okay.
Full dilation. The cervix is fully dilated now.
Explain what that means.
10 centimeters. So that means how close,
So
right?
not the vagina hole, but the place where
That's
they're coming
holding the
out of the
baby in.
placenta
Right.
Yeah.
is opening up 10
Now, so
Okay.
10 centimeter means
Right.
the baby's about to come out.
Right.
What do you do now?
Man. Is this where we get her to lay down?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, the baby's about to. Her vagina is now open 10 centimeters.
Okay.
Whenever the vagina opens, so the whole time, this whole hours and/or days or however long labor is, it's the vagina. It's that you need that thing open to 10 before anything happens.
Okay. What do I do now?
What would you do?
I feel like this is an unfair question.
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the whole point of the game.
Pie her in the face. Completely like take the edge off. Yeah. Yeah, that way she's not thinking about it. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
You said lay her down. That's smart.
Yeah, lay her down. Make sure she keep her breathing.
Smart. There we go.
Yeah, keep her
breathing.
breathing. Maybe like get her into a rhythm of breathing.
She starts crowning.
Make sure it's the head that's coming out first.
Yes.
That's good.
Good job.
Okay.
Which way is the head? Do you want the head facing?
You want the head facing up?
Do you want the head facing? Do you want her face facing her back or her this way, out? Like, do you want
You want their face facing her?
You want her head face facing her? Exactly.
Yes.
No, that's
'Cause you
not
want-
true.
You're facing your back.
Oh, facing inward. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
that's
I'm
what
sorry.
yeah,
I thought
so
you
you-
meant like it was looking up at me.
No, that'd be that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Well done.
So make
you're
sure-
doing good.
Make sure the umbilical cord's not cut on anything.
Yeah, you
doesn't-
don't want it wrapped around the baby. Good point.
But that's only if it's breached. Remember
No,
that?
even if it's coming out, like when it's coming, I mean, you can't do much about it at that point.
Yeah.
But you do want to like be aware of if it's wrapped around
No,
the baby.
but it won't do. If the head comes out first, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
They told us that. So it doesn't.
Okay.
Even if the baby's wrapped around the neck, if they're coming out head first and it's wrapped around the neck, it's fine. It doesn't do anything. But you're well done. So she's crowning now. Like you said, she's pushing.
Right.
The baby's descent is happening. The baby, you see the baby moving.
Descent.
You see the descent moving down the birth canal. What do you do?
Play some Hans Zimmer. Set the mood. Set the mood.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, set an intense mood. The Inception theme song. Just like that. Sorry. So the descent is happening.
Yeah. What do you do?
So am I supposed to like cradle it at all? No. No.
This one's the easiest part.
Just sort of watch it and let it happen.
And
Catch the baby.
Catch the
that's
baby.
the big one.
Oh, okay.
You gotta catch it. You can't just let it drop. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
I
we gotta
forgot-
catch the
oh
baby.
shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was kind of watching.
This
Yeah,
is the hike moment.
Yeah.
This is the whole job of the midwife. You gotta lock in, catch this baby.
Okay.
Gotta have great hands to be a midwife.
Yeah, for real.
Gotta have unreal
For
hands.
real. Nelson Aguilar could never be a midwife.
No, never, never. That guy. You fucking kidding me? You dead children that be?
Can you
It's a
imagine
very
like
niche
watching
reference.
someone go through hours of labor and then you can't catch the baby?
Yeah, for real.
That's the one thing you were supposed to do.
For real. For real. Just Mark Andrews 2-point conversion.
That's so funny. So you caught the baby.
Okay.
All right. Now stage 3. This is the placenta delivery. We're
Right.
not done yet.
Right.
Even though the baby's out, we're not done.
Right.
So once the babies are born, what do we do now?
So you gotta get the placenta out.
You gotta get the placenta out.
Sort of like a loose tooth. Just wrap the umbilical cord around the door and just sort of.
Oh my god.
And that'll get her out.
That made everyone in the room feel bad, including myself.
No, but it
we
was
all
fucking
cringed. We all cringed
Very well
physically.
done because we saw it.
What's crazy is they'll do that sometime in the hospital. They'll just pull on it like
I'd
excessively.
I'd imagine it's something you could pull out.
But you don't want to.
You don't want
No.
to.
The
Right?
valve's freaking out about it.
It'll naturally disconnect, and
yeah.
then they'll be like having a second birth. You'll continue to have
But you don't have to.
contractions
You
push
don't have.
it out.
It'll literally just.
It'll just pop out.
It'll just.
Yeah.
Because it's
Okay.
a fucking little jelly pack or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like a
You know what I mean?
giant.
But you don't want to pull it out. You don't want to yank anything because you want everything that's still in it
to come
get
out. You don't want it to like rupture it or whatever.
Well, no,
Yeah, well,
just-
you don't
no.
want it to come out in pieces because then you'd have to go in and get the rest.
Yeah,
of
because
it.
you get
of it.
infected. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want it to come out like that, and then you want all that shit out of the umbilical cord into the baby. Because you're not cutting. I didn't realize you don't cut the. Well, actually, go ahead. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I'm
well-
getting ahead of myself.
Well, so you don't cut the umbilical cord yet. I pieced that together.
Yeah.
My crack detective skills. So what? You just sort of like let it chill for a second.
The umbilical
Like-
cord?
Yeah.
You don't cut it at all. You cut. I mean, I'm sorry. You cut it, and then you cut it like here, and then the rest of it just falls out of the baby naturally.
Really?
Oh well, you don't want to cut the umbilical cord at all until all of the blood from the placenta has gone into the baby.
Onto
So
the
when
baby.
the cord is white, that's when you know that everything's transferred.
And it's easy to cut. It's like a little rubbery thing. But you're not cutting like down here.
No.
You're cutting it like here, so that it'll just be there, and then it'll be there for like what they said, like
A
the
week.
max a week, and it literally just falls off, and then you have the baby's belly button.
Crazy.
Crazy, right?
Crazy.
You just delivered Sam's baby.
Some moms keep the umbilical cord.
They do. We call those crazy bitches.
Yeah.
I think your mom said you said your
Yeah,
mom
my
has
mom
yours.
kept mine. My mom has mine. Your mom has yours?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, you have that, and then but then you'd have to technically, for being all the way technical, then you'd have to take care of Sam postpartum. That's a whole other ballgame.
That's a whole other thing.
But you delivered that baby, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you're
proud
gonna
of you.
you're gonna put the placenta in pills, eat it. That's a legit question.
No,
That
people
is
do
a
that. No,
legit
we're
question.
gonna
We've gone
bury
back
it.
and forth. We're gonna bury it.
You're gonna bury it.
Grow
Well,
a
the
tree
other
out of it.
thing, so the reason
The
not
Giving
to
Tree.
eat it, the Giving Tree, which you've never read,
Never read, but I've heard good things.
Yes.
the reason not to eat it has been told to me is that the placenta is protecting your baby from all the bad
It's
stuff.
a filter.
It's a filter.
Right.
So if I ate it, I would be also eating all of the secondhand smoke I've taken in.
Like you'd be eating all the negative things that didn't get into the baby. It's not like you're eating just positive things. Like
Right.
you're eating all this negative shit too.
Right.
So why eat that? Just bury it.
Yeah.
Also let it naturally go into there for vibes. Yeah.
For vibes.
For vibes.
For vibes.
For vibes, of course. Well, yeah, if we're gonna do it, just do it for vibes. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's are they preparing you for postpartum stuff?
Ugh, that's like a whole thing. They
That's
want
the
you
hard
to
part.
to be on bed rest for like, I think the minimum is 2 weeks. They suggest.
The minimum they suggest is 2 weeks of bed rest and then 2 full months of rest.
Yeah,
So, like,
4 to
not-
6 weeks is kind of like 6 weeks. I think is like this traditional like, that's when you'll really be good.
But they
Because
want
it's like how long
2
they
months.
say not to have sex is 6 weeks. So 6 weeks at that point, you're probably pretty safe.
But they're expecting it to. It's like bad. Like does everyone go through some level of postpartum depression, or is it something that you just have to watch out for the
Oh.
first 6 weeks? I guess that's the.
Oh no, we're talking about the bed rest portion. But
Postpartum
I think
depression's a different
postpartum
thing.
depression is. I think it depends on each person's situation. It's
Yeah.
individual.
It's an
It
individual
has to
thing.
do with obviously your reaction to losing all the hormones. You know,
Right.
because have all these hormones from the baby, and then all of a sudden they're gone. So that shift can cause it. For some women, they have really traumatic births. Like a lot of women who have C-sections or like just like things went wrong in the birth process, they get postpartum depression.
Wow.
So it can be a lot of reasons for getting it. And then some people just don't get it at all.
Okay.
There's they don't have any like hard set reason as to why it happens.
Right. There's just sort of like, well, this is the closest thing to magic a person can do. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about as close as we can get.
yeah. So it's just gonna be kind of weird after.
But like sometimes you'll hear about it, the trauma, like it's not even that they had complications with their birth. It's just the situation in the hospital. Like maybe they labored for a long period of time. So there were a lot of different doctors in and out. When you hear about it, sometimes it's because they took the baby away immediately, and that can be a part of it.
Right.
Or you hear these things about nipple trauma. That's a whole thing. Because
That
when they
sounds brutal.
want
Sounds
to
like something I'm into.
So some women will breastfeed for a long time.
Guess what? I know I'm searching up later tonight.
Pornhub nipple trauma. Ooh.
No, they'll like, so when you're in the hospital, a lot of times like they want you to breastfeed like immediately and like, or, you know, on their time schedule.
Right.
And depending on who's teaching you how to do it might just be like really not considerate, or
Right.
it's like a really intimate moment, or like, and then you're stressed out because like this person's telling you you're doing it wrong and your baby's not latching right away. And so then they might never even be able to breastfeed because of all this drama that's around it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's so wild. Like we don't think about all the drama that goes into being in the hospital, but like it just starts with the fluorescent lights.
Yeah. That's
So many strangers. A
Yeah,
lot of
people
women, the
don't.
person who delivers their baby is not the person that they'd seen up until that point.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like a stranger.
It's also like, oh wow, you have to be taught how to make a baby latch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so like it's like you would think it's like, oh, you could just sort of do it, but like, oh, you know, it's kind of like when you get a space station to dock.
It's exactly that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's got to be the right. Don't fuck this up, Matt Damon.
Tars!
Yeah.
It's just Matthew McConaughey. Tars! Tars! Left!
If you don't get this right, Tars, there's gonna be significant nipple trauma.
And some babies can't latch because of deformity. Like some babies have
Like cleft palates or something.
Cleft palates, tongue tie, which apparently is pretty
Yeah,
common.
they get tongue tied just because they're like, how do I suck? They don't know. They don't know how to fucking suck.
Oh no, like there's like a literal like your tongue is stuck to the bottom of your, you know, like you're not. They have
so
to
you
cut
can't-
that.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that happens. I don't know what the ratio is, but apparently that's fairly normal.
But yeah, dude, it's crazy how hard it is. It's like not easy to get a baby to drink milk out of a titty. You would think it'd be like
You would
super
think, like,
easy.
hey, Yeah, this
Like,
should be,
brother.
should be natural.
I want to do it.
Also, you might not even be producing right away. Like in the first week, I think it's just colostrum, which is like this really thick, like yellowy kind of milk.
But that's like really good for the baby too.
It's really good for the baby. It's really good for. I mean, people will buy colostrum to like weightlifters and stuff.
I've heard about this.
And you can get it from cows and stuff too. But
Nah,
it's
give
like,
me that human colostrum.
You want that human
you want that
colostrum.
human
You want that
colostrum.
human shit.
But you're not producing like
Human
a lot
colostrum
of
also
milk.
sounds like the worst Fantastic Four character. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's pretty much it.
That guy puts the button on the breast milk stuff.
That
huh?
does. That really sums it up.
Because the next time we see you, you'll be a mom. You're a mom now, but you'll be, our little sweet daughter will be here. And what are you most excited about? Just something that when she's out, so something we can ask you later if that lived up to what you like. If that was the thing.
I'm excited to see her with you.
Excited to see with me.
Yeah, because I feel like I have a whole relationship with her, and not that you don't, because you feel her and stuff, and you talk to her. She probably hears your voice more than mine.
Yeah, I talk to her a lot.
And also you're down there. Like my voice is coming from a different perspective. But I'm excited to see you with her and see you as a dad and like holding her and see all the things that I have a feeling you'll be more conscious and worried about things that I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. But also, she won't even notice she's not you. That'll just be a horrible day for her one day. That she'll be like, "Oh, wait a minute, this lady is also not me. Then who am I?"
Mm-hmm.
Because they think they're the mom.
Oh, interesting.
Every baby just thinks it's the mom. You don't know that you're not the, but you're attached.
Right.
The baby has no idea it's not the mom until one day it's like,
It's I think somewhere between 6 months and a year that they start realizing that they're not the same person.
they're like,
as
"Oh, this
mother.
lady's a different person than me."
And they can't see in the beginning. They have really bad eyesight. It's like they can only see like just in front of their face. And they're normally seeing more in black and white, like the contrast, not
They're a
like
dog.
colors.
Yeah. And that's kind of why when you do that, they think you disappear.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I thought you were gone.
Yeah.
I thought you were gone for good.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that's why peekaboo really gets them going.
Right.
Really riles them up. But yeah, that shit's crazy, huh? That they think that babies are
Get
dumb.
something on your lip.
Oh, mustache. Damn it.
Some of it grows a little bit longer than the rest. And I don't know what's
It does.
going on.
I don't know what's
there.
going on, and there's no consistency.
Do you ever trim it?
If I did, it wouldn't grow back. This is it. This is the finals. This is the last stand. The boys are making the last fucking. This is that final scene in 300. You know when they battle. They know they're gonna die. That's the worst part. Is they know they're all gonna die, but they're still doing it for their country. You know. So I let them be.
Because there's like one piece, I'll kiss you, and I'm like, get it off me.
Yeah, it always tickles me. It's crazy. I am
Yeah, what are you most
so
excited
proud
for?
of you. I love you so much. I'm most excited, honestly. I'm most excited, even though it's a little farther down the road, but I'm most excited to do family shit.
Yeah.
Like just start having our own little traditions and our own oh, this is what the Postons do. This is how we do Halloween. This is how the Postons do Christmas. This is how we do Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whatever that may be, whether that be going to a grandparent's house or whatever the fuck, I'm excited that like she's gonna be like, oh, that's what we do on Halloween. That's what we do on Christmas. We do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited to just like things that it's just that we do. I'm excited to have that. And then of course, I mean, hold her, see her, look at her, make her laugh, see her laugh, see what she laughs at, things like that. I'm over the moon for. But I'm really excited to build traditions. And like things that, because I think about how cool, just my whole life, you know, in your whole life, you're like, oh, all these things that you do with your family.
Right.
That are kind of baked in. It's like, oh, that's just what we do. It's with the Ahmads, that's what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, I'm excited for that. You know, I'm really excited for that. What are you most excited for the baby?
I'm excited
Besides kissing her.
to have the just that energy that a kid can bring.
Yeah.
Like that sort of positive, like just running around and being like, I'm excited to have that.
Oh, somebody to play with?
Yeah, but it's
That's
like,
awesome.
but like,
no, I meant that like somebody running around and bringing that like
yeah, bring that
just
like
playing with you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, just doing like, or just being around and having a high. Because it was like when I lived near campus, it was nice being around the youthfulness of the kids.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
So to have an even purer version of that.
Pure cocaine.
Yeah, of just like pure joy, pure excitement, pure like, what's the world?
Yeah.
I'm excited to have that energy
Yeah.
around.
Oh, just her being excited seeing something. Be like,
Yeah.
and it's just like
yeah.
a giraffe or something. But I get it. You're like,
Yeah,
you know, she's just freaked the fuck out. Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, there's nothing like experiencing kids' spaces again with a kid. Like when you go to the zoo with a kid, when you do Christmas with a kid, it's like, oh, this is for children.
This is what this was for.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, when you take a kid, like, because you think about how much we love to go see the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
It's for kids. And I think about how much we love it.
Right.
It was awesome when we did. But when you take a kid, it's like, oh, yeah, this is who this is actually for. Because they're freaking the fuck out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Val, what are you most excited for?
I think Hassan's answer was really hit it on the head. Like it always brings like so much more curiosity and like silliness because you're in that world.
Well, there'll be a little baby sometimes with me at the studio because sometimes, who knows? The baby will just be with me or Sam
Or
will be
it'll
here for the
just be
pod.
with me and then you guys are podding.
Or that. Isn't that crazy that she might just be over there with you?
Yeah.
I would never
Just
let you watch
listening
my
to
daughter.
EDM.
Yeah. Oh
hitting
my
the
God.
pen.
I look over. I
Hitting
look
the
over.
pen.
She's in their crib just doing this.
Yeah.
she'll be on like those bouncy chairs just on the table.
Yeah.
over
Her
there.
first
Just
word.
sleeping.
Her first words will be Red Rocks. Red Rocks.
Burning Man.
Dom Dollar.
Tom Dollar is super based. And it's like, wow. If you're talking to Val again,
Have you been talking to Valley?
we love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm very excited for you that you're about to go through this journey.
Let's
Oh.
reveal.
I lost.
I lost
That's
too.
why you guys didn't want to reveal.
I forgot.
I
Damn.
won.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh,
This
you
is
crossed
this
it
is
out.
my
You
answer.
crossed out 0.
I wrote 0 to 1, and then I was like, well, no, wait. Obviously, I have to choose one number. So I crossed out 0, and I kept 1.
I chose 0.
So when she got
See,
up to P, I got really excited.
I was gonna go 0 at 1st, and then I was like, well, no, I don't think she's gonna do 0 just because we've talked about it. So I went 2, just because I was like, she'd go once
Oh, you
early
went
and
the
once
over.
late. I took the over.
Took the over.
Yeah.
I took the over.
I took the under.
Because I thought it was gonna be
Nailed
either
it.
0 or a lot.
What do I win?
Yeah.
You have to deliver the baby.
Yeah.
What-
Yep,
what-
you
You
have
got
to
a
deliver it.
step-by-step guide how to do it already.
You just
Yeah,
play that back.
congratulations. Yeah.
Sam, I love you so much. You're my wife and my joy and everything that matters to me in the whole universe, and you know that. And you're perfect. You're literally a perfect human being. And I've never been more excited and proud and inspired by a human being, dude. It's very cool. You're a fucking superhero. I say it all the time. Like, you're watching you go through this. You're an absolute superhero. A fucking superhero. So it's really cool. And fuck, I'm excited, dude. And I love you so much. And this is just very exciting. And you're gonna be the best mom ever. And I can't wait to see it.
Oh, thank you.
You're a
Hassan,
legend.
what do you have to say about how
Um,
much you love me?
You know, I really love Matthew. I really love Mike. I love Amy. That's not just everyone around you. I mean, you're there, and then fucking Andrew's awesome.
You saw Michael, her brother, not too long ago.
Yeah, Michael. Oh my God, it was way cooler apartment than yours. But but no, I'm excited to just see you guys go through this. I think it's gonna be good for y'all. I mean, this is what you wanted.
Yep.
And it's gonna be cool to see you guys as parents and seeing like
You've known us before the whole time.
and seeing what
Yeah.
Dad, Deric, and Sam are gonna be like, because they're just gonna be different people.
Yeah, we're both gonna be dad.
Both dads.
Yeah.
Both hardcore dad. Both
Yeah.
big time dad energy over here.
Yeah. So I'm good. I'm excited to see that, and I think it's gonna be a good thing for both of y'all. So I'm like, and then it's just cool to have like, just like a kid in the group.
And I know there'll be a new person in the group.
There'll be a new
Little
person in the
baby.
group, and there'll be a kid, and
And you know what's crazy? You're gonna be one of the first people to meet her.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You'll
Yeah.
be like before because you'll be here. You'll just be
Yeah.
here, and you'll be one of the only people who knows when she's actually because you're the only person I'm gonna text.
Right.
Just so somebody knows what's going on.
right.
And you can keep if you need to talk to anybody's parents, I know you can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And B, you get to see her name, hear her name first.
I thought you were gonna say see her naked.
And you get
Did
to
we
see-
all hear that?
probably-
I was like, huh.
You get to see your sweet puss.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about these Poston family traditions,
no.
but I think I don't want to be a part of them at all.
You will see it.
I don't think I would.
Ehsan, open your eyes. Bear witness.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm super excited about, the name.
Yeah, you get to hear. But you'll
be one of the
you'll
first.
probably be the first person besides the midwives in the room.
Right.
Because it is crazy that these like 3 women who we are nice with, but they're strangers. These 3 women who are going to help deliver this baby.
Yeah.
They get to know the name before any of our parent, anyone.
Yeah, so I'm excited to
But
know the name.
you'll be next to know because you'll be the first person to come see the baby.
And then my whole journey as like a godfather of like, oh, I have to like be there for this kid in ways that I'm not even like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, dude, you gotta take her to do stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So she knows like, oh no, Uncle Hassan's cool.
Yeah.
Uncle
He
Baba.
lets me get like 2 scoops of ice cream.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna spoil the shit out of her, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah. I gotta do it because you guys have to be the disciplinarians. I gotta give
That's
I
true.
get to give the ice cream,
That's true.
and then when I have a kid, you'll be the ice cream guy.
I know I get to be the ice cream
You
guy.
get to be the ice cream
Please
guy.
invite me. I'd like some.
Yep, just us 3.
Yeah.
Just the family. Weird. That was weird.
Oh man, I love you guys.
No, we love you too.
I mean,
Sam.
obviously, I love you, but I also we were talking earlier. It's like, man, Ehsan's my brother, bro.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I feel very much like I know your family.
I know. We were literally
Yeah.
saying that all of our families are so intertwined.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
We're
your,
so lucky.
Your parents and your brothers will be invited to my wedding one day. It's like yeah. It's like all
You know,
that.
I didn't even think about this, the birthing day for you, because obviously we're going to be so locked into all that. I didn't realize you're going to be having this extremely intense other day that, because you're still going to be just going about your day.
Yeah,
but
also,
just knowing
just
like.
in the green room, like, fuck, what the fuck? yeah.
I haven't heard from them. It's been 20 hours. Like,
Yeah,
it's been the whole day. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's going to be, what's up, son? Nothing.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You want to go up? No.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to go up.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting.
Yeah.
Just interesting.
But I'm glad you're nearby. That's the reason you
Yeah.
living upstairs just makes it easy to just use you because you're right there.
Right.
If anything, and I think you have my parents' numbers, don't you? At least my mom. Or
I have your mom's number. I need to probably I need to
just
get
her
your parents' number
Okay.
and all that. Yeah.
And that way you can just text anybody. Let
We
them
have
know
Matthew,
it's
so you can just text
good. Also, you
Matthew.
just text
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
let
easily
Matthew
just
know.
text Matthew and let him know.
Let Matthew know. Yeah,
And he'll just respond, Speed Force, question mark?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with the Flash?
Yeah.
But, oh my God, next time you say Sam, guys, she'll be a mom. And I don't, actually, when this comes out, I could
And
be a
Deric
father.
will be a father, and I'll be a woman.
And Ehsan will be a
So
woman.
we'll all go through changes. And it'll be.
I'm going through changes. We'll see you next week.